What up, no? It isn't a Tuesday. It isn't a Thursday. It's a Saturday, and it's time for Backlash. We're doing our first ever watch along. J-Bone's got internet. It's a good day. And with that being said, we also are going to be joined by our friend Honey from Wrestling with Honey and Women's Wrestling Talk. And we've got all kinds of good stuff to talk about, considering we're going to be kicking back and watching Backlash with y'all. But before we do that, I got to tell you about our sponsors, the homies over at Potter's Tree Service. If you're in the need for tree trimming, wood chipping, lot clear up, storm damage cleanup, all these things that you see playing across your screen right now, you got to hit up the homies at Potter's Tree Service. If you do, tell them Knockouts and 3 Counts sent you, and I'm telling you, they'll get you together. You won't need Hacksaw Jim Duggan. Just call Asa and Potter's Tree Service, and I promise you, you won't be disappointed. With that said, it's time for Backlash. Let's get it started.
This is the Ring of Honor, a.k.a. Shane T, boy, the baddest champion you ever seen, boy.
This is Mr. Anderson.
This is good old JR Jim Ross, and you are listening.
You're listening to Knockouts and 3 Counts.
Cover! We got it, the new world champion!
That might be one of the craziest knockouts I've ever seen in my life.
Knockouts and 3 Counts is the podcast, baby! It's the real deal, baby!
Knockouts and 3 Counts starts now.
What up, though, ladies and gents? It is time for Backlash. What up, though, to everybody who's checking us out? If you're new here, make sure you hit that subscribe button. J-Bone lives. He's got fucking internet.
Man.
And Honey has joined us again to make our screen not look so ugly. How y'all doing?
Yeah, seriously. I'm glad I don't got to stare at your ugly mug the whole time.
Well, it's better than looking at that pimp suit that you got on in the graphic,
Look
dickhead.
at that thing. That thing, look, I mean, come on.
Oh, that's a hell of a jacket.
You know, look at me.
See?
Only AI.
For those of you guys watching, let us know what you think of J-Bone's pimp suit in the bottom right-hand corner that AI put together. But how are y'all feeling about Backlash, man? I'm not used to being home on a Saturday and being able to watch this stuff, and I figured since we didn't get to go live Tuesday or Thursday, why don't we kick back and watch Backlash? Honey, how you feeling about this pay-per-view?
I'm pretty excited. I'm very curious. You know, it seems like a very light card, only 5 matches. Wonder what this afternoon is going to bring us. And it is weird watching this as the broad daylight is hitting on a Saturday as opposed to usually a Saturday evening or a Sunday evening. But it goes to show that we are literally still in a new era and times are changing. And I think tonight's going to be really good.
J-Bone, what about you, man? How you feeling, dude?
I'm pumped about it, dude. I like these early cards because you get to get it out of the way. They got a whole day ahead of you afterward. You know what I mean?
True.
The lawn guys outside cutting it up. You know what I mean? It's like it's weird. It's not a nighttime thing. It's not like a party. It's like a little midday afternoon type of hangout. You know, I'm digging it, man.
Yo, but with that being said,
you know what I mean? That's cool.
Your old ass won't fall asleep.
Exactly. I'm like going off to my old man chair.
Hell yeah, dude. And we got UFC tonight that we got to watch later tonight as well. And I got some more wrestling commentary to do as well, dude. This is going to be a fucking hell of a day. Got done. Shout out to our other sponsors, Mitten Muay Thai. If you guys missed the event at the Imperial House, you missed out because, dude, people was getting kicked in the mouth. I had somebody's mouthpiece fly out of the ring onto the table in front of me.
Landed on the table.
Yeah, dude.
That's awesome.
Yeah, we had to hand the mouthpiece back to the ref. Homie got hit, and it was one of those.
Geez, look at this. Is something you don't get. The fucking sirens are going off.
Dude, look at this crowd. If anybody that's watching this, what'd you guys think of? Honey? I know you did. What'd you think of SmackDown, man? That crowd was fucking gnarly, huh?
That crowd was pretty lit. I will not lie. I mean, I guess they're trying to give Puerto Rico a run for its money from last year because Puerto Rico was pretty damn loud. But,
that was my pay-per-view of the year on the Knockouts last year.
Yeah, and I think that, and as they're showing it right now, I think the funny thing is that they got an actual noise level warning, which was insane. Like the whole crowd in the whole building. So imagine Triple H, basically knowing that he pretty much tore the roof off, and the crowd pretty much came to tear the roof off, and I think they're going to go for it again, and they're going to pretty much ignore that warning.
Yeah.
All right, it looks like we're starting off with KO and Randy coming out here, man. How y'all feeling on this match? Who you got on this? What up, though, Chris? Checking in from Massachusetts. Who you got, my man?
Dude, I love the small stages, to be honest. I don't care for those the big stage, whatever. More people, the merrier, if you ask me. That crowd, look at that crowd. It is wild there. And then
I'm with you, dude. And like the atmospheres are what that shit makes that so awesome.
Yeah. I mean, you remember back in the day, do you remember the old what was it, what show was that? Prime Time, maybe, when they had this little small entrance there? Like, it was literally just like a couple of freaking LED lights that went up above, and it just said WWF, the logo, whatever.
Yep.
It was nothing. Yeah. You know? I dig that.
Yeah, it looks good. I mean, I don't mind the small stages either. It kind of is reminiscent of Puerto Rico's style, as far as like the way the aisle is shaped and everything like that. It has like the long trail. But as far as this match goes, I'm really going for Solo Sikoa and Tamatonga on this one, only because I feel like Solo needs to start winning. You know, he's been losing since he beat Cena back in Saudi Arabia, and you know, which is really ironic, being that we're about to get into another Saudi Arabia pay-per-view later on this year. And he just needs a win on his belt at this point. And you know, with the appearance of Tamatonga making the new bloodline look a lot stronger, I have a feeling that, you know, they'll be able to get the best of Kevin Owens and Randy Orton.
You guys think we get another debut tonight or what?
Say what?
Think we get another debut from Jacob Fatu tonight or what?
Do you think the Big Oos is coming through, huh, man?
I'd love to see it.
I said that yesterday with the crew on WWT Live, and I also had encouraged that on SmackDown when I was doing the watch along as well. I think that's a possibility, although a lot of good friends of mine that I've spoken to have also said, what if Jacob Fatu doesn't interfere into that match, even though they said he is scheduled to debut a couple, like, you know, within a week or something like that when he got signed. But this isn't the only match he could interfere with. There is also Jey Uso and Damian Priest with the world title on the line. So I definitely think that we definitely see him tonight. I was hoping for him to show up for the tag team match, though. Just to assert.
Here's the thing, right? So like when we were in Philly, I was with Oos bunch while we were out there. Shout out to my guy Chicago Rob and my guy Darren, who's his cousin as well. Man, I was just talking to him. He's in Thailand now. If he's not trying to kayfabe me, he told me he was going to be there when Oos debuted. So since he's in Thailand, I don't know if it's going to be tonight. But, man, all I know is when I saw him in Philly and seen him in the all-black sweater gimmick and all dressed up, I was sure he's coming. So I hope we get Jacob Fatu in the WWE, especially if we're doing a new school, a new edition of the Bloodline. It's going to be interesting to see how things go when Roman comes back, but I definitely hope we see him in there. What up, though, Bree? What are you thinking on this match? Who's the picks? What do you got? Is it KO and Randy, or do you got the Bloodline in this one? And what do you think? Is Jacob Fatu coming?
I'm with Honey, though. I mean, we got to – if we're going to build up Solo, you got to start getting some notable wins, man. You know, it's gotta, his stuff's got to mean something.
I feel like this isn't only going to be the Liv Morgan revenge tour. I think there's going to be a Solo revenge tour as well.
I mean, because what it seems is that we're trying to build, according to what I'm reading, we're trying to build to at least SummerSlam, right? But you got to make them strong on the way. And, hey, here's a good spot right here. Make them look strong here against two of the best in the game, dude. You got Kevin Owens and Randy Orton.
Right.
So
that crowd is packed, bro.
Yeah,
and they are singing the hell out of this song.
I love it, dude. Did you guys see the talks of WrestleMania potentially going to the UK in a couple years?
I'm fucking with it. That'll be the reason for me to go and get my damn passport. I'm with it. Let's get it.
Oh, yeah.
Imagine that
reasons
crowd.
already for me to go get my damn passport. But
that crowd.
What up, though? What does your lady friend in the panel think about the women's division so far in WWE? Honey, I would assume he's talking about you. Otherwise, I'd be a really ugly lady.
He ain't talking about me.
Thanks for the question. I actually think that the division is going where it needs to go. You know, I think there's a lot of like redevelopment, especially on the NXT front. If you're keeping up with NXT and such, and if we're talking about wrestling all around, the women's divisions are pretty damn good. But even though WWE always claims to have the best women's division, and
I mean, their joint is pretty hot right now.
they kind of do, and they're a little on fire right now, and I love how they're highlighting them as well. You know, being that we have a triple threat women's match with Naomi involved, and you know Tiffy time involved, and Bailey, and you know we want, you know, a lot of people were rooting for Bailey for her since the Royal Rumble and such. But I think the women's division is finally at a space where they're going to be highlighted on the forefront like they did or were going to do a few years back when they had a women's evolution and everything, especially with Queen of the Ring coming up. It's going to be really exciting.
Yeah, when is that?
I'm with
I
you.
know that's coming soon. When?
May 24th and May 25th.
Yep.
That's cool. That's huge.
I'm with it. I love the King of the Ring. The King of the Ring was like one of my favorite things as a kid. I always will remember the King of the Ring when Shane got suplexed through the fucking stage with Kurt Angle.
Oh my
and then
God,
like
classic.
hearing the story about it after the fact and all that stuff.
Classic.
No problem, Brian. If you're new here, make sure you check us out on Knockouts and 3 Counts. Make sure you hit that button. This Tuesday, a little birdie told me that the homie from STP, Shane Taylor Promotions, Shane Taylor from AEW, will be making his way back to a Knockouts and 3 Counts screen near you. So make sure that you hit that button. We'll have to talk about Lee Moriarty and Anthony Agogo joining STP. It's a whole new look STP from the last time we had him on. J-Bone, what you think?
Yeah, it's dope, man. They're doing big things. Shane is doing big things over there at AEW, man. Props to him. That dude.
Hell yeah.
And he's the homie, you know what I mean? How do you not support that? Dude's living his dream and kicking ass out there. So he deserves it too. That's another thing. We talked about it on the show. That dude put in the work to be where he's at. And he's finally
100%.
getting it. So
So with that said, if Zilla ever makes it to WWE, or when he makes it to WWE, are him and Solo going to fight over the spike?
nah, dude.
I keep the spike, ho.
Like universal, bro. It's universal.
It's my
Man, but that's his dad's joint, bro.
Yeah.
And we want Roman chance, of course.
Yeah.
Now that the tribal chief is gone, everybody wants him back. I find that very ironic, and it's funny.
Here's a thought, though. Do you guys feel like that because to your guys' point, with as many losses as Solo's taken, do you think like it kind of hurts him being the quote unquote leader at this point right now because he's had such a losing streak?
I think right now it does, but that's only for like people who dig deep. You know what I mean? Like on TV, people ain't counting losses like that. You know what I mean? So it's just how you build him. And like I said, this is probably the best starting point for him. Like they need to win here. And if I'm writing it, you know what I mean? They have to win here. But like I said, to build the SummerSlam, he's got to stack them up, dude. He's got to rack up. I think he will. I mean, obviously they know what they're doing.
And here we go, right into the shenanigans. Boys are all business tonight.
Let's go.
Chaos.
And Brian, to answer your question, 100%, I think that Roman Reigns is coming back for sure.
Oh, for sure. He must. He must.
You know what's crazy though? Like
must return. He shall return.
He didn't have to do nothing to become a good guy, and when he comes back, he's gonna be the best good guy. You know what I mean? Like all we had to do was watch the fall of his quote unquote empire, and what's a better story than the fall? The rise of a king, right? That's how it goes.
Well, and remember, ever since he's been gone, all we've heard on SmackDown and all the other shows is how like none of this stuff has been authorized by Roman Reigns. So like, you know,
and Paul
eventually
Heyman does a hell of a
gotta...
job kind of adding to that factor too, because you could see just his mannerisms, the way he acts, the way he moves. He's like so unsure of Solo's movements. Even just now, you seen Solo standing by the stairs there, and Paul went to walk up, and he kind of stepped back like, okay, I'm sorry. You know, so Paul's like almost being held hostage in the bloodline.
Can we talk about seeing the hurricane?
Man.
You're holding people back and shit.
What? They are going at it right now.
Yeah, like why is this happening? Why
What
is
is
this
going
supposed to be a
on?
match? The bell rang, didn't it? The bell rang. I think the bell rang.
Pretty sure. Lily, did the bell ring?
What's Nick Aldis got to say here?
Oh, here we go.
I'm watching.
What's happening?
We got to confer to Lily.
Oh, yeah. Lily's in there watching on the couch. I was like, did the bell ring? She's like, yeah, of course. I don't know what's going on. Who do you think is going to win this, Lo?
Prime's on the mat again. See that?
Oh, yeah.
No disqualification.
It's a street fight now. Watch out. Big Oos might be coming in this bitch.
What in the world? A street
He threw the
fight?
Prime bottle at him.
Yes. Oh my God. Madness, chaos. I love it.
Let's go, dude.
What a way to start it off.
Look at the crowd. The crowd is loving
These
this.
guys
right
were
now.
not playing. The crowd is eating this up.
Yeah.
Let's see if you guys remember any of this. This show's like giving me like old school vibes. You remember when like No Mercy was over there in England? Like back in like 99 when they fought J-Bone, you know the show I'm talking about.
Yeah, I do remember that.
Like how rowdy that crowd is, and they were fighting all through the crowd.
Oh my Jesus.
Hell yeah, dude. Well, what do you think so far?
I think he's it.
Good?
Do you guys think wrestling is better now, or do you think it was better during the Attitude Era? I mean, I'm an Attitude Era kid, so I mean, I like the Attitude Era, but
Ain't
I
that
mean,
the golden question?
as far as like the overall appeal and like how big it's getting, I mean, dude, it's kind of hard to argue that right now might not be like the hot period for wrestling, though. J-Bone, what do you think?
It's so global, as you can see. We're in Paris, France, dude. I mean, come on.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's just the global factor. I think, honestly, though, I think if you had the internet in the Attitude Era like the internet is now, I think it'd be damn sure the same, just about, if not better. You know what I mean? But
Well, look,
we're in the age where social media is everything. So even if you ain't watching it on Peacock, you're gonna see it somewhere, no matter what. You have to run into it. So it's
and
a global
it's hard to
phenomenon.
determine which era is better because I feel like wrestling's like fine wine. It ages with time.
Yeah.
You know, it gets better with time. It just gets better and better, and the product grows and grows. And look at where we are now.
Yeah.
You know?
And the cool thing is, like, if you actually did follow it through the good and the quote bad, you know what I mean? Like, you appreciate this kind of stuff so much more when you see what you kind of endured in previous years. You know what I mean? Like, it was so good. Then it was like, you got your friends who are always like, you still watch it? I'm like, yeah, dude, it's so bad now compared to like, I'm like, yeah, I know, but hey, I still watch it. You know, now it's like those same friends like, dude, did you see this? I'm like, of course I seen this.
Dude,
you know what I mean?
That part, like the amount of people that are like, man, I hear about. Dude, like my buddy Darius, bro. Like we were talking about it. Like I seen him posting the whole time, and he's talking about posts on Facebook. Like, man, I'm going to WrestleMania next year, and I'm like, bro, you act like you forgot that I'm there pretty much every year. He's like, well, I'm going next year. I'm like, okay, we'll see where we're at once we get to WrestleMania season again.
Right.
Right.
Gotta get to one of those WrestleManias.
I mean,
did they announce the next one? Were they supposed to announce it?
They're supposed to announce it today.
Today, right?
There's going to be an announcement, I think, during like something with NASCAR. Or
What up, Donald?
Donald, what's up, buddy?
Shout out to Donald. You know, thanks to Donald, one of the loyal listeners and one of our homeboys, dude. We were kicking and watching some Jelly Roll the other night, man.
Appreciate that.
Hell
Donald.
yeah. Shout out to Donald.
We owe Donald.
Dude, we definitely owe Donald one. We got to link up with Donald at a show soon. Like I said, we were talking about that IWR show for Rhino. Maybe we'll see him
next Thursday, right?
See him there. Yeah.
Okay.
This crowd is rowdy. It's not even funny.
Dude, a loud crowd just makes it so much better.
Yeah, dude.
They need that. They feed off the energy. It's good for the performers as well, just as much as it is good for the crowd. And over in the UK, they're super interactive. They were singing,
dude,
chanting, and doing other songs even during matches and segments last night. It was hilarious.
Bro, I literally hit up my buddy Zach from that we met with our guy Megaran. Shout out to Megaran from downstate, the guys who do Cody's theme song, and like he posted the video of like them getting rowdy at like the pep rally or whatever it was when they were playing Kingdom. I'm like, dude, I was literally just about to text you about this, and then I seen it in your story, like. And then we posted something about the old with the old Bully Beatdown song in it, and people are still going. I was like, dude, your guys' stuff is off the chain, and you know it, so shut the fuck up. Hopefully we can bring that to an episode near you. On this match, though, dude, I mean, they are pulling out everything but the kitchen sink. And I mean, with all these Prime bottles, maybe that might be next.
There's Prime bottles rolling around everywhere, dude.
We got stairs and trash cans now.
Trash cans. So did anybody else peep how they, like, did anybody else peep how they brought up, I like how they brought up Tama's past with God in New Japan, too, though.
Yeah, and they did that during the kickoff. CM Punk looked at Big E like, are we supposed to say that? I keep forgetting. And then, you know, Big E was like, well, times are different now. Things are changed. And I was just like, oh.
I like that, though. For those of you guys who are watching, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Make sure you don't miss any of the action here at Knockouts and 3 Counts. But, dude, I want to know, what do you guys think about that? See, in the crowd, too. This crowd's awesome. I couldn't agree with you.
What's up, Six? Too sweet. What's up, brother?
Hell yeah.
I do like that they address like the past, though. You know what I mean? Like we all know what it is. We all watch this shit. You know what I mean? So
especially in 2024.
Yeah, man. I mean, not saying you gotta like totally bring in the history, but the lines don't have to be what they call it, blur the lines. You know what I mean? The gray areas.
You don't have to do all that hard, huh?
Bring it all in, man. We all watch wrestling.
Yeah. I love that now, you know, it's a cool thing to do for a lot of people, and before it wasn't that way for them, you know. It's like people are coming to us a lot like, did you see this? Did you see that? Like, yeah, of course I saw it. I've been trying to tell you about it for years, man. Like, why you didn't listen?
Right.
and what's funny, to your point too, like what's funny is like more and more now, like when I'm at WrestleMania or pay-per-views or shows, everybody's like, man, that's so dope you were doing this, where before it's like, oh yeah, you paid all that money to go to WrestleMania.
Right. Like, listen, man,
this crowd is live out here, bro.
You got it.
Shit, I don't always got it, but
no, I feel you, but
make it
hey, you saw sometimes you got to just finagle your way in through the door like I did at Ring of Honor.
Oh yeah.
Really good out there.
Hey, it's all right.
All right, we got tables in the chat now. Tables
Hell
have
yeah,
entered the chat.
Let's go.
Yeah, man. Anybody who's joining, make sure you subscribe over and check us out at Knockouts and 3 Counts as well. Like I said, we'll be joined by Shane Taylor this Tuesday. And you never know who's coming from the combat world, but it looks like Solo might be taking a ride through this table out in this joint right quick.
Just like Tamatanga just did.
Yeah.
Well, that was a hell of a splash. Oh, no. Blocked it with a right hand chop. Who's going through this table?
Oh, shit. Randy's going through the table.
Uh-oh. Small drop into the table. Woo! Love that. Love that. But uh-oh. Damage was done. Watch out. Turn around, sir. You might want to turn around.
Oh, boy.
Stunner! Nope. Solo's coming in hot right now.
Nope, no stunner. This match was chaotic from the start.
Dude, you ain't lying.
Like, why are you going so hard? This is crazy.
Right. How do you
gotta start off hot? You know what Bully says? Detroit Rock City, damn it.
Yeah. Imagine being the second match. They're probably sitting back there watching like, damn, dude. Chill out, y'all.
For those of you guys who are new here, we actually just got to interview Tama's father, King Haku, at the Unbreakable Bunch movie premiere, man. Like, he was talking about it with us about how, how proud he was to have him in there, man. And he said he feels like we could see we could see more of that family line joining us. Sent out the women's tag team championships after this. Yeah, I could see that, but I mean, like we were talking about when we were talking about the pre-show and stuff, though, bro. Like, I feel like if Jade and Bianca are successful in winning these titles, I feel like they could do a good job at being able to, really kind of make the tag titles mean something again, at least for the women's tag titles.
Shout out to Boza in the chat. I see you, brother.
Hell yeah,
Joining
man.
He joins us on, on WWT Live as well as Fridays. And now you get no sleep, huh?
We've seen Boza around, man. Make sure you check us out as well, Boza.
Uh-oh. Kendo stick to the gut.
Speaking of the kendo sticks, did anybody else get to check out the Sandman Dark Side of the Ring the other day?
I
no,
did.
not yet. I haven't watched any of them episodes yet. I have to catch up.
Bro.
Maniac, bro.
I got that on my save and DVR.
Legit maniac.
Those are nuts, man. And they've had a hell of a season. We were just talking about the Freebirds episode with our friend Miranda Gordy, who was on there talking about her pops. Definitely might have to bring that to a show near you soon. Wow, that's a different kind of trash lid, huh? You see how that one's kind of like triangle, like teepeed and stuff. Looking like a samurai hat. They must have different trash can lids in France.
Those French trash cans, bro.
Right. A French can.
Yeah, dude. Hey, I seen earlier today that
I was going so hard just now. My God.
WWE
I
finally
agree with
released Gable
Boza. The Sherry
Stevenson.
Martel one was fire.
Yes. Kyle, did you see that headline earlier that WWE released Gable Stevenson?
That's crazy to me.
Yeah. I mean, they put a lot of time into that guy, dude. Just didn't work out, I guess.
But they didn't ever do anything with him, though.
I mean, I would assume.
What do you mean?
Training wise, they probably put a lot of work into him.
I mean, his brother's on TV all the time, but then again, they let Drew Gulak go too. So
true.
I wonder if it's because he grabbed Ronda's belt.
Yeah. Yeah, I read that too.
You see Ronda's coming out with a memoir and going to put it to Netflix.
Oh God!
Oh yeah.
Based on with some details based on what's written in the book and stuff. I gotta check this book out because apparently it's really really juicy.
Oh boy.
Dude, I'm a big fan of what Ronda did, bro. But it's crazy because, like, have you seen all the backlash about what past guest of our show, Jimmy Smith, said and how she got all mad about it? Like, Jimmy Smith, we got to have him on Knockouts and 3 Counts. Couldn't be a cooler dude. And like, here's the thing, though, bro. Like, it's not like he really said anything like fuck Ronda or anything like that. He was just like, yo, like the conversations I had with people like behind the scenes, like with the camera people and all that, they all seem to have like a Ronda Rousey story. So like, I feel like that's not talking shit. Right.
Yeah. I mean, everybody has their own perspective. It's all about perspective and everybody has their own experience. So I'm far be it from me to tell somebody what their truth is,
Oh, right.
Right.
What is happening here? This match is going on a little longer than I thought.
WWE is maybe CYA with Gable Stevenson. They knew the match with Corbin was ass, but they don't want to admit it.
Oh, got another table broken.
I always wondered, to be honest, J-Bone, with us covering MMA, like, shout out to past guest of the show, Mitch McKee, that was the main event for LFA last week. He talked to us a few times about how Gable Stevenson is always still training there at Killcliff FC and stuff like that. I wonder if maybe Gable wants to fight or anything. But then again, I mean, it's not like, look what happened with Kurt Angle and all that stuff. It's not like there wasn't money to be made there in the WWE either.
I mean, let's be honest, dude. It's just not for everybody. I mean, he might have wanted it. He might have trained really good, but just they knew on TV, it's probably not going to work out. So,
like, some people have it or they don't. And Kurt Angle just had it. He
just had it.
He was an absolute menace.
Kurt Angle was a freaking unicorn when it came to that transition, dude. You know what I mean? Like, you ain't going to find nobody like that again.
Yeah, you can't teach that. I feel like Kurt is one of those guys that come along once in a lifetime. Like he's something special. There has to be, something special about you.
Yeah.
Like where you're like practically superhuman to
Right.
win an Olympic gold medal with a broken neck. It's
Broken
insane.
freaking neck.
A broken freaking neck. Excuse me.
And the tough part is everybody that tries to transition, you're going to compare him to
Mhm.
Kurt Angle. You know what I mean? So the fact that you got to get compared to that right off the rip, you're already in a losing battle.
Speaking of Kurt Angle, man, I've heard the idea thrown around of like him coming back and being like the manager for like a heel Gable. I'm with that.
I'd be cool with
I
that.
would love to see that. I always said it was weird when they had Jason Jordan as the one that was like the illegitimate kid for Kurt Angle. Like I feel like if they brought him back with Chad Gable, I feel like that would be fire.
The Viper is powering up, and he is killing it right now. Vintage Orton on the rope.
Yeah.
Oh boy,
God, that crowd is so live.
This crowd is
they
live,
really
dude.
are.
RKO. Wow, are they really about to beat him?
It's hitting. Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh nope.
What's so crazy about this with the match too is like I can't even understand half the shit the crowd's saying.
What are they saying? Unless they're saying this is awesome in French.
Probably.
Like
Probably.
Very good point, Boza. I think it's a great way
Yeah.
to debut Tama Tonga. Like I feel like letting them be able to see what he can do. I tell you, it'll be interesting if what Haku was talking about in our interview is true, man. If they bring the rest of his brothers over there, you have God and WWE too, man. Like you could literally have like the bloodline be split apart fighting like Bullet Club was.
Yeah.
it's gonna be bloodline civil war.
I mean, we've already
I
had
think
part one of that. This could
yeah.
be part two inside War Games.
I think we'll get there.
Oh, I would love that at War Games. Woo.
RKO! Yo, so has anybody noticed how there's such stronger tables these days
I
half
know,
the
they
time?
can't
Like,
break
holy
the
shit.
table.
Yeah.
Those are two big ass dudes in that table
Last
that
night
budge.
the same thing happened. Oh boy. Kevin Owens.
Uh-oh.
Who's the legal guy here? I didn't follow that.
Well, it's a street fight.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
it's
right.
It's
Street fight,
everywhere.
no DQ.
I thought he was going to concerto him.
Oh my god. Ouch. Oh, I sense a power bomb.
See, Boza was thinking the same thing I was. like we've been saying, like Solo and them almost have to win. Like Solo can't keep losing, and then they're going to make him a leader of the blood.
Right.
Yeah, he needs to win this.
What do you guys think
it's
it's
not
going to
even
be like a like storyline wise later on down the road? Do you think The Rock's going to come back and be like, kind of put Solo as the head guy while I'm gone?
I mean, maybe the Rock comes back to help Roman.
Some would say The Rock is the one pulling the strings right now.
Yeah. I don't think Rock's going to come back to help Roman. I think it's going to be like a you lost type gig. Why would you be the head of the table type of thing? You know what I mean? Like, and then that's what'll ultimately lead us to Roman and Rock at Mania.
And I wonder what it means for the bloodline now, especially.
God, that move is always so gnarly.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Ah! Madness! My God! Golly.
Have you ever noticed how the majority of the big spots that Kevin Owens does, like he takes like just as much of the damage?
Oh yeah, every time. But going back to the point of the bloodline, I wonder what it means now for the bloodline now, especially with the fact that Paul Heyman said that.
Wait a minute!
Oh,
it's his brothers in that bitch. Let's go.
there we are.
What did I just say in the damn interview?
Let's go.
Oh wow!
That's why Haku wanted that part taken out the damn joint.
Oh, wow. Oh, my God. This is crazy.
About to text Glacier right now, man.
Oh, my Lord.
Oh, Lily fell asleep on the couch. She ain't even watching no more. Lily, you're missing it.
Wow. And here comes Solo's win. And here it comes.
Man.
Wow.
I love the look on Paul Heyman's face, too.
G.O.D.
Yes.
in the WWE, what's good? I wondered if it was, but I mean, man, to cut off all that hair that he's got, Big Goose has got to keep the hair, bro. He said he thought it was Jacob Fatu. No, that's G.O.D. in WWE. I like it.
Wow. I don't think anybody.
So here's the question: does the prerequisite to be part of the new bloodline is you got to have like the mohawk cut?
That's what it's looking like, right?
Did anybody else peep that? How they all got the mohawk? Like, so the new prerequisite to get into the new bloodlines, you got to have the mohawk.
Yeah.
Mohawk mullet combos, you know. But especially with Paul Heyman, that completely like threw me off again. But Paul Heyman, especially saying that he hasn't spoken to Roman since WrestleMania, and saying that he backed out Roman out of the draft. Roman didn't decide to do it.
Yeah.
I wonder if there's going to be any twists and turns as far as internally, even with Paul Heyman going forward.
Oh, there's got to be twists and turns internally. I don't know how it plays out, but there's got to be.
Mm-hmm.
What the hell got all up in Tongaloa's hair? That's what I want to know.
That's the elephant in the room, is the power struggle.
Yeah. What a match, dude. Holy crap. What a way to
hell of a way to start off Backlash,
man.
huh?
Hell of a start.
Wow.
Hell of a start. Wow. Unreal.
This crowd is just gonna make this show insane.
So I mean that brings up the question though. So what about Jacob Fatu? We could still see him later.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like you said earlier, maybe this wasn't the match. Maybe it's the Jey Uso match.
Glacier's literally calling me as we speak.
Put him on. Put him on.
I think we would have expected, like, that's what it was. They knew that that's who we'd be expecting.
Yo, what up,
for
brother,
this
man?
match. So why not come up with a plan B
Yeah.
or another?
Tongaloa just
bloodline.
debuted.
Yeah.
Tonga just debuted. Tongaloa did. So it was GOD's in WWE now.
Tongaloa.
Look at Kyle making calls with Glacier.
Yeah, yep, his other son.
Yeah, damn superstar.
So they came in to help Solo and Tama beat KO and Randy.
Unreal. What a crazy start.
I know it, man. Wow.
I can't believe it started like
That'll
that. Now I'm
get
like
you
curious
going.
to see what else.
Like I said, now we know why. I figured that's what's going to happen. Especially when I saw they were doing like eating contests over in New Japan right before they left. I was like, dude, he's got to be coming.
Unreal.
Well, no, this is the pay-per-view that's on right now. Backlash is on right now.
Not for that. I can
On
get
Peacock.
PLEs
Yeah,
on a
it
Saturday.
started at 1.
Hey, I'm with Joey, man. Heyman is playing an integral part in this whole thing. Like we said, like he's just the way he's acting.
Hell
the way
yeah,
he's
man.
doing
We
his
appreciate
stuff,
you
man.
guys doing
It's
all that
just-
stuff too. We got
It makes it all work.
reviews on
You know what I
everything.
mean?
Bring it back, man.
Yeah, boss lady TK at Women's Wrestling Talk. She even said that he deserves an Oscar
He
for as good
does.
as he's
Whip's
been
my guy.
playing
Really
this
does.
whole bloodline story, even from the beginning, to go from complete
Oh, yeah, we are.
for Roman to going to the total opposite and being
Busted
scared,
open, he told me.
fear, but being fearful of Solo
Yeah.
Sikoa. Just crazy transitions. Even when his hair was turning gray, when Roman wasn't around,
Yep.
and then he dyed it black when Roman came back. Like it was.
Yeah.
It's just his continuation of storytelling is never ending, and I hope it
Yeah.
never.
He's a mastermind at that stuff too. He knows what
He
he's
really
doing.
is. Shout out Javon and shout out Javon as my boy. Crazy. Tonga Loa is in the WWE.
That is
y'all.
crazy. That's
The
dope.
one,
man.
the
Hell yeah,
one
we'll
name
run it back
nobody
and we
saw
can bring you
coming.
back on our show. And I
Nobody
just saw the
coming.
cat is going to be doing Battle Riot
A lot
too,
of
so I
people would
would
argue
probably try to
Zilla.
bring
A
him
lot of
back
people
on
would
too.
argue Jacob.
Yeah.
He's
But
doing
that's
Battle Riot
crazy.
with MLW.
But
Don't
now, what
mind
does this
Kyle.
mean
He's
going
over
forward
just
for-
making deals. It sounds like.
Right. But what does this mean? Keep making deals in the back.
The man never quits
What
working.
is this vote? I wonder
Yeah,
what
that's
this
June
vote's
1st.
for
I think it's June 1st,
Kevin
yeah.
Owens and Randy Orton going forward.
Yeah.
What does the future of the RKO look like?
Right.
That was a crazy start.
That was, man. That was wild.
Can't complain. Just did commentary on some kickboxing fights. We're doing a live watch along with the Backlash stuff. Just chilling, man. It's nice
He's
having
just
the weekends
wheeling and
off
dealing
for a
over
change.
Randy. Kyle, would you take a day off ever?
Taking phone calls.
Ah, man. He's fielding the call.
Gotta get
No
get
problem, dude. Like I said,
Phones rolling.
anytime when you figure out the date, let me know. We'll bring you back on the show and we'll take care of it.
Gotta respect.
Hey,
the
likewise,
hustle.
brother. Have a good day.
hustle hard, man. You gotta hustle hard. I love it.
Don't mind me. I was just over here talking with Glacier. Glacier from
Making deals over
WCW
here.
gave me a call. I texted him and told him. So for those of you guys who are watching, if you watch our interview with, hey man, I'm trying to be
That's what I
multitasking
said.
out here,
We're gonna start
Bozo.
calling
You
you-
already
we're gonna
know.
Let's start calling you Mr.
You already
Mondays now.
know.
Kyle
See,
Booker, everybody vote Kyle Booker of the Year. Hashtag.
Yeah.
Hashtag.
Let's go.
That's what I'm
Kyle.
talking about. God damn it, let's go.
Everybody in the chat. Hashtag Booker of the Year for Kyle right now.
See, that's why all the women's wrestling talk fans, you got to make sure you make sure you hit that subscribe button at Knockouts and 3 Counts. Like I said, we got the homie Shane Taylor from AEW coming through this week. On top of that, like I said, I was talking with Glacier. We're going to have to bring Glacier and Ernest the Cat Miller coming back through this mug, bro. I'm out here.
I'm done.
Yes, man. Glacier was so when we interviewed Haku, like they called us the next day and they were like, "Hey, can you take out the part with talking about Tama because we talked about Tama debuting because it was here in Detroit." And he's asked if we could take it out because he felt like his sons could be coming, and then sure as shit. No, here we go. I texted Glacier and I'm like, well, I guess we know why he wanted us to take that out. He's like, I'm out of the loop. What happened? I'm like, well, he just debuted on Backlash.
That's the route everybody's going these days.
Dude, I'm with it. God versus the Usos is the match of the year. I am with that.
Crazy.
We might, yeah.
Crazy. That is gonna slap.
And then, like I said, if Big Oos comes through too, like I said, man.
Oh, dude, War Games is gonna have to be planned around all this. That's gonna be fire, dude. They're gonna tear that damn cage down.
Both of them.
Yeah.
War Games is 2 cages.
Yeah.
Both of them.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh gosh.
Oh my god. He says, "Oh god, like I'm already stressed."
It's gonna be
You know,
insane,
like,
dude.
Like it's gonna be so crazy.
It is.
Yeah, we're not even like into Money in the Bank yet.
All right. We still got Money in the Bank, SummerSlam to get through.
Like, and before you know it, it's gonna be WrestleMania 41
Right.
all over again. Like, I feel like this past wrestling year went so fast, especially during the road to WrestleMania because of the excitement and the anticipation was so, like, the adrenaline was so high from that press conference going into it. So now we're coming down from it, but before you know it, we're starting back up again. And here we go. Time for the ladies. Our particular.
Well, Bree, like I said, I guess now we know why Haku wanted us to take that part out, huh?
And it is Tiffy time in Lyon, France.
Speaking of Tiffy time, that's another one that we got to talk about it with, man. Like, we just got to have Greg Gagne from the AWA on there, who's the one that trained Tiffany Stratton, and he was telling us about how, what you see is what you get with Tiffany. And I mean, look, man, like the girl, hate the girl, whatever you think, that girl is a fucking star just looking at her.
Oh, she is beyond. She is beyond. She is definitely going to pave her own way and trailblaze a path in this roster. I had the pleasure of interviewing her for Media Day, and you know, a lot of people are are really really high on Tiffany, especially these days. It's been, you know, as weeks progress and we see her skill and we see how well she's doing in the ring, and she's been, you know, killing it at a promo. She could talk her shit, and you know, it's like she's the pretty girl that also talks her shit and also can kick your ass and wrestle, which I really appreciate. But a lot of people could argue that if she's not able to take the cake tonight and, you know, go home with some gold, a lot of people have her, and there's a lot of rumors going around that she would be a very hot and favorite pick for Money in the Bank. And now the Queen of the Ring is about to be underway as well. I could also see her, you know, declaring herself for that tournament as well. She's definitely going to make a name for herself.
You're not wrong, dude. She's going to be a star for sure. And she's got that WWE look.
Oh, yeah.
Look at the way they're going hard for Naomi out here, though.
Yeah.
Go up.
It's like a rave out there. Yeah, let's go.
Take me back to the 2010s.
Used to be, you like the rave scene? That was your thing?
No, I'm not really a rave person, but I definitely like going to concerts and, you know, festivals and stuff like that. Like,
see, she'd fit in fine with us, J-Bone. Shit.
Yeah, we make it a full-time job out here, man.
I like, and it's like any kind of concert. I'll be willing to go to a country concert or even go to a heavy metal dubstep concert, like or a hip hop concert, anything. Like I love all of those, even and wrestling events, obviously.
Of course. Joey said I'd be a rave person for Trinidad Naomi.
The last concert I just went to was at Prudential Center. My best friend surprised me with tickets for an early birthday gift to see Avenged Sevenfold.
Nice.
And
we just saw them too.
and opening up for them was Sullivan King and Poppy, which was freaking sick.
Yeah.
Sick.
Oh yeah.
So sick.
Yeah. Pine Knob just opened up Thursday, Kyle. So concert season is officially open.
Hey, and now I get off at 5:30 so I can actually make a concert without having to call off work and shit. Let's go!
Yeah.
Crowd is hot for Bailey tonight. Our WWE Women's Champion.
I'm hot for Bailey too, but that's another story.
Jeez. Kyle? It's early. It's only in the afternoon, bro.
Look, bro.
I'm
just calling out what it is, all right? I'm not the only one in this stream that could be thinking that right now, okay? I'm just saying. Look, there's 24 people watching right now. There's a good chance that somebody else probably said the same thing as I did. If you did, please feel free to throw it in the comments and not let me look like an asshole.
I'm really, really digging Bailey's color scheme on her hair.
Yeah, that's sweet.
Yeah, I tried to do that one time, but like it didn't come out so good.
You tried to color your hair like that?
I had blue hair at one time. I had green hair. Back when you used to spray that shit. You know what I mean? See, he heard. What the fuck? You know what I mean? He heard.
Shout out to Boy.
I like his comment earlier said they're gonna have all 97 cousins in WWE.
Look, man, the more the merrier. Hot damn it, I'm with it. Let's have the Samoan Civil War inside the cage.
How are you, dude?
Oh my God, yes, yes, Samantha, come on now.
Man, they're slaying the game in the ring right now.
Man.
Yes, they are. They all look phenomenal.
Shout out to the
Look,
ladies.
Little Nate is not in a bad spot right now.
Yes, Tiffany, come on now.
Little Nate is not doing bad. For any of you guys who can't tell who I'm talking about Charles Robinson, the referee. Do your
Shout out
research.
to the makeup artist, the stylist for putting these looks together because they killed it tonight.
And everybody in the ring has good hair, including Little Nate.
Okay.
Yo, Little Nate's hair has been like that since like 1987.
I know, right?
I was gonna say he's always had that flip.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
It's crazy to think that all that stuff that we saw from Bailey and NXT was so long ago at this point.
I know, right?
Could we possibly see a title change tonight, gentlemen? Who you guys got for this match?
Ooh.
I don't want to see Bailey lose the title that quick.
Yeah.
I agree with you. I don't want to see her be a transitional champion after, everybody advocated for her so hard, especially after winning the Rumble and, finally get a crowning moment at Mania. I feel like she's worked a little too hard just to come this far.
Yeah, I agree. I don't think it's time yet.
Not just yet.
No.
Not quite.
And to be completely honest, not to these two. You know what I mean? Not taking anything away from
Tiffany
them,
Stratton's going to be a champ at some point. Mark my words.
Like Honey said, but
Tiffany's
maybe Money in the Bank.
Tiffany's going to be a champion on her own terms. And if she does get her hands on that Money in the Bank, watch out.
Yeah. This is going to take me. Honestly, I don't think that WWE expected us to be so open to Tiffany. Like, the crowd loves her. You know what I mean? I don't think they expected that just yet, to be honest.
Yeah, no, she's besides LA Knight, she has that appeal as the fastest rising superstar, especially for the women's end of it.
Yeah.
Like she could go she could go totally into megastar status.
Oh yeah.
And turn this gimmick into
50-50. Bailey is only on her second reign as women's champion. I don't want Bailey to lose and then Naomi to have gold. Tiffany has had the rocket ship.
100%.
I like his comment there. The women's Money in the Bank is 100% success rate. That's
a point
to have.
Well, yeah, that's true because Carmella, Alexa, Liv. What do you want me to play? Oh. My Alexa spoke back to me after I said
like, this crowd is live, bro.
That's hilarious.
What? I don't know. But I said her name and I forgot that she's completely.
She's like, yeah, talk that talk.
Like,
talk that talk.
She was like, what do you want me to play? I'm like, girl, I'm not talking to you. It's so funny because one time I did ask Alexa who her favorite wrestler was, and she said,
"What up, though?"
Which was hilarious. What are these girls? What are they saying?
I don't know, but they're hype.
Yeah.
Yeah, like what are they saying? I'm trying to understand. I wonder how well Tiffany's going to fare out of this if we expect Bailey to retain the belt, only because, like, what's going to be her angle going forward if she loses, Like, is she going to start, saying that she was screwed, like, possibly, or is she going to be, I don't know if she could be the one to take the pin. I don't know. But Naomi's been also taking a lot of pins since she's been back, so I don't want that for her either. There has to be something going on in this match where somebody's going to interrupt it. That way it still makes the girls look strong. Nobody taps, nobody gets pinned, and Bailey still comes out as champion. But I'm not sure.
Hey, Joe, as long as this crowd stays into it like they are, man, I don't think any of these matches are going to get boring. You know what I mean? Like, there's not going to be a dead spot in the show. If the crowd stays,
if we show it though, they're gonna flag us if we show it on the screen.
Tiffany trying to cover all her bases and pin both superstars, and it's not working yet. Not yet, girlfriend. I really can't make out what they're saying.
I can't either. I'm gonna go on X and see if we can. Somebody's got to be translating out there.
Right. I can't believe this is the start that we've had already. And
this crowd is just making it all the more hype, dude.
Yeah.
And it's not letting up at all.
That's what they're chanting. They're singing the Bailey song. You ain't never heard them sing that back in the day? Hey, Bailey.
Yeah.
Ooh, wow. I want to know.
If you be my girl.
I typed
Shit,
it in.
I'm singing the
I typed
same
in WWE
thing.
Backlash.
France, hot damn it. Let's go.
I typed in WWE Backlash on X, and the first thing popped up said somebody, the movement pro wrestling says, no clue what the crowd's chanting, but this is awesome anyway.
But what are they chanting right now?
They have no idea.
I don't know.
Everybody's saying, I have no idea what they're saying, but this is great.
Well, dude, they just like they're taking this bitch over. Like, if you watch SmackDown yesterday, and when Cody and them are in the ring, like they just don't even know what they're saying, but they can't even talk over them.
Yeah. Somebody tweeted at this point, Michael Cole can just turn his mic off. This is awesome.
Pretty much. No offense to my.
It's a good problem to have, to be honest.
That's why I say it just gives me such vibes to like them old shows like the No Mercy that was over there in England and all that stuff. Because like, dude, those crowds were just so wild.
Do you think it's just like the nature of the culture over there, or do you think it's just because they don't get the live events like we do? Do you think it's just rowdy like because they don't get it as much?
I'm just answering comments.
You're good.
What the hell are they saying? It's really bothering me. How you guys Romans don't feel about Tonga Loa joining this bloodline?
Get out of here. He said they got the noise level warning from the France officials before the show began. Don't think France officials realized how hot WWE is. 12,000 fans.
Yeah.
That's only 12,000 and they're that loud?
They did it last year too. They got sent a noise level warning after SmackDown.
Wow.
Oh, I don't doubt it. I mean, dude, like if it was like this, I'm sure it was like that in Puerto Rico too. Shit.
Yeah, well, you know, us Puerto Ricans allowed.
Well, I mean, it doesn't shock me. I mean, honey, you were there. Remember, I'll never forget the poor bastard at MetLife that was standing out front. They told us the show was going to be over at 10:30, and this is back when we were still getting the 8-hour WrestleMania.
Oh yeah, right.
Anything over 100 decibels causes deafness. Well, shit, according to my Apple Watch, I was getting that even when I was calling those kickboxing fights yesterday, so I might be damn near deaf.
What? What?
He said anything over 100 decibels causes deafness. So I mean, looks like Lily is making the call for J-Bone right now. She must want to wear that mink coat.
Wow.
Dude, she looks like a damn Barbie doll.
She looks like $1 million.
I ain't mad at it. Again, I'm not mad at it.
Oh.
Boza, I didn't get back to my room until 5:30 in the morning, and I was at the only time I've ever dressed up for a Mania crawl, and my fucking suit got soaked. Everything got soaked. That was like a bad time. That's why, even though being at the show was so dope and getting to be there was awesome, Mania 35 might have been my least favorite that I've been to.
Mania 35 was pretty crazy. I mean, it's hard for me to say that it was the worst or anything like that because that was my first with my family, and I mean, we dressed up for that one. I could totally see that. I'm just saying out of the ones that I've been to, just because of the weather, and I'm not. Yeah. Well, damn, Trin. It just gets cold. Man.
I volunteer as tribute.
Oh.
She does the Heat Seeker way better than MJF. I just want to throw that out there.
Wait, say that again?
I said Naomi does the Heat Seeker way better than MJF. I'm just saying I would volunteer as tribute for that one.
I'm so with you. I mean, I can't say I blame anybody.
See, look at this. You can't even argue with me.
I'm not gonna argue with that.
Don't mind me, dude. I'm up and awake on a Saturday. See, Javon, this is why you got to come check out Knockouts and 3 Counts. You never
what
know
did I
what the hell's
miss
going to come out of my mouth when there's a microphone.
What did I miss?
I just said that Naomi does the Heat Seeker way better than MJF, and that if anyone ever needed to volunteer as tribute, I would do so. See, I plead the fifth. You can't even say I'm wrong either. Hot damn it!
The only reason why I know why you're saying that. Why I'm gonna cut it out before I tell the missus.
Exactly.
You can rewind it.
Look,
if you want to.
I'm single, and that's what it is. All right.
He said, "I plead the fifth." That's
my kids over here pissed off.
Oh, powerbomb.
Lily's pissed because she fell asleep during that street fight.
Man, she missed the big debut. Lily, you're slipping.
She goes, the Jacob Fatu debut.
The start of it, as chaotic and crazy as it was, that match was hot.
It's live. Yeah, you have to wait.
Here's the question. Do you have? Does she know who Tongaloa is, though?
Yeah, she's been doing her research on the bloodline stuff, but she was expecting Jacob Fatu fully.
I think we've all been waiting on that. Winner will be Bailey, Jay, Cody, and Bianca and Jade. I can't argue that.
I don't know about Jay winning. I don't know about that so much.
You think Bianca and Jade could lose, huh?
No. I don't know about Jay. He said Jay as in Jay.
Oh yeah. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
Wow.
I don't know so much.
I don't know about that either.
I'm all for.
While that would be a really.
I'm all for rooting for the Yeet Master, and I'm Team Yeet all the way. But tonight I cannot go against my peoples from Puerto Rico and El Señor Campeón. I cannot do it. And I'll be damned if he came this far with that damn briefcase just to come this far. So.
Right.
Hey, I'm happy. I'm straight up happy for Damian Priest. Like, I've been watching him since he was Punishment Martinez in Ring of Honor, and like hearing him talk about how he was homeless before he got to WWE and all that stuff to be in what he's doing now. I got all the respect in the world for it. Plus, it was dope to see like the big championship celebration at the Raw After Mania. Shout out to Kofi, man. That was fucking sweet.
Yeah.
Fucking second row for that shit. I don't think I've ever been that close at Raw ever. That was pretty cool.
Oh my goodness. These girls are fighting. They are putting in the work tonight.
Don't let the blonde hair fool you.
That's what I'm saying. Don't let the blonde hair and the makeup and the prissiness fool you, because she can whip that ass.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm here for it. Oh. Naomi's not letting up on her.
Naomi said, fuck around and find out.
With her for the last few weeks, so she is not letting up.
Wow, that's a take. Talking about JD is going to cost Damian.
Ooh, that's a hot take.
I mean, he has hold JD pretty hard.
Doing?
Yeah.
Oh, my God. Oh, wow. Like a rag.
Alabama slam.
Like a rag doll.
Damn.
Uh-oh.
These tables are like super reinforced at this point.
Yeah, dude. These tables are holding up these days, aren't they?
Not for nothing. Tiffany is ruling this match, y'all. She is ruling.
You're not wrong.
They're gonna make it seem.
What's
like
crazy is, you know, like for her being in WWE, like up on the main roster as short a time as she does, like she doesn't look like she's out of place at all.
No.
Oh my God.
They hit her with a 3D. Look at that.
Missed it.
Or the 1D, excuse me.
Was that a 3D?
It was the 1D, remember?
Was that a 1D? Oh, excuse me. Yeah, you're right. The 1D. Uh-huh. And that was Okay, Mrs. Fatu. This is awesome. I know that they're saying that.
Yeah, I got that one.
This is awesome. This is awesome. I love it.
Oh shit! I didn't mean to do that.
Hey, Kyle.
Yeah, I know. We're definitely seeing a lot of me. That was. Yeah, look at my eyeball real quick.
What? Oh, that was me.
1, 2. Nope. Reverse. 1, 2, 3.
Bailey keeps the belt. Hot damn it! That's what I'm talking about.
Bailey got the pin on Naomi. Oh my God.
Damn, well, that tells you how they feel about, what's her name, though, about Tiffany Stratton.
Yeah.
Let me tell boss lady.
Good job, Bailey.
Bailey retains, y'all. That is awesome. But I didn't think she would get the pin on Naomi. She got the better of her, huh? Oh, boy. Shout outs to Tiffany Stratton for carrying that match.
Yeah, man. She just, great performance. That was awesome.
All three of these women.
Hey, and give them credit because they, like I said, they had to follow that street fight, which was rowdy.
Yeah.
And they definitely put on a hell of a match just now.
Yeah, as the night progresses, it doesn't bode well for the other members on the card.
Yeah.
You gotta outdo the last match that happened before the last match. Like Naomi hugging on Bailey. I'm not sure.
And she kissed her. Look at that.
I'm not sure how Bianca's gonna feel about that. You know. Bianca's been making it known that she wants nothing to do with Damage Control or Bailey. And then it kind of slipped up yesterday on the SmackDown watch along as well, but I guess
he was on.
All righty.
What do you think? It was good, huh? I love that Lily gets into the women's wrestling so much. She's over there just smiling away.
Shout out to Bailey. I'm glad they didn't make her drop that belt. Just yet. I don't want them to do that to her. She deserves to be able to crown somebody and go out on her own terms.
Mm-hmm.
She's earned that. Wow. Okay. Well,
Lily thinks we need an Alexa
There you go,
Bliss
Lily.
return.
Check it out. You're gonna get the replay on Jacob Fatu, or not Jacob Fatu, Tongaloa. Look at me now. I'm saying Jacob.
Lily,
Fatu.
watch. They're about to show the replay here. There it goes.
oh man. So we have a retained women's champion and Solo won. Not gonna lie, I can't say I'm not. You know, I'm not gonna sit here and pretend I'm not happy about being right so far.
What?
Though nobody was gonna call that Tongaloa.
No, what?
I thought it was gonna be Jacob Fatu, but now we know why Haku wanted us to take that out the video, huh?
Mm-hmm.
No, I think Jacob Fatu is still gonna show up.
A very new and improved bloodline. Paul's still looking shooketh.
Yeah.
He's so shooketh. Oh yeah.
Solo got that much needed pinfall.
It's the Yeet Master.
I know it, right? He looks scared.
Oh. Uh-huh. Oh.
Oh boy.
Boza, to your point, we were with Jacob Fatu all weekend in Philly, man. Like, Jacob Fatu is one of the homies. He was dressed up in all black. My man is slimming up. Oos looks like he could be making a run over to WWE, so I'm with it. I think he's coming, man. Like I said, I think it's coming.
Dude, I love dude, Paul Heyman is seriously he is making this whole thing. You know what I mean? Like, it's the things that
Paul Heyman is showing why Paul Heyman is the GOAT.
Dude, like, just that little interaction, just now, just
no words needed. No
you
words
know what he's feeling.
necessary.
Yeah, he doesn't have to say anything. You know what he's thinking, what he's feeling there, man.
No, don't gotta say nothing. I love it. I love the planting of the seeds.
Yes.
That's excellent. Damn, that pizza look good.
He might.
Heyman is saving the storyline after Roman left to film Good Fortune with Keanu Reeves and Keke Palmer.
Yeah, apparently he's on that Hollywood set.
All right, he wants to know the rest of our predictions of the night. So what do we got left? The next match looks like it's going to be Jay and Drew. I think, or not
Priest.
Drew. I meant to say Damian Priest. Why did I say Drew? Because Drew's been doing all this complaining about wanting the world heavyweight title. I think Damian Priest is keeping this one. Honey, who you got?
I got Damian Priest, El Campeón, the Bronx, Puerto Rico. Let's go. Let's get it.
J-Bone, what about you?
I'm with you guys, man. Priest is, like you said, he's come a long way with that briefcase. It ain't gonna stop now. You know what I mean? So
Yeah,
it's gonna be another banger match, though. I bet this is gonna be a banger, dude.
It's gonna be a crazy match, and Jey Uso's been doing a great job at holding it down for his status as the main event Jey Uso. He'll get the crowd going and get the crowd hype and do his part and do what he needs to do. I'm wondering if we're gonna. I'm wondering what else is gonna transpire between this bloodline stuff, being that we just saw that little interaction there. I'm intrigued. So. I know
long-term storytelling.
It'll probably come close, and I know I'm all about the Usos, but today, and not so much, not for Jay.
Yeah.
I think Big Oos could be coming at some point. As far as the main event, I think Cody is keeping the belt. I think Cody's keeping the belt on this one over AJ Styles, but that's going to be a badass match. Who y'all got?
Yeah, Cody's going to retain as well. It's going to be a crazy match, given their history as both former Bullet Club members and everything like that, and considering that this could possibly be AJ's final run to see if he has anything left in the tank to get his hands on a title or gold before he starts rising off into the sunset, because apparently that's what he's been talking about a lot lately in his interview. And so Cody retains. And if he doesn't, the crybabies will riot.
Oh yeah.
All right, now we got to talk about it since Bree brought it up in the comments. You brought this up earlier to me. We were talking about this before the show. I think Howdy might make an appearance too, or else another code.
I hope so.
Give us something. The tagline for the PLE, if I'm not mistaken, I saw it on the poster next to
Nightmares do come true.
Nightmares do come true. Oh.
I'm with
this crowd is going ham right now.
Yes. I can't wait till they start doing it in sync. I hate when they all don't do it in sync.
Andy's coming out of the crowd. I like it.
Yes. Come on now.
Hey. Yeah, I'm with it though. To your point, Bree, I really do hope that it is. I really do hope that it is Uncle Howdy. I really hope it is. Like, I would love to see that. I was with it when they were teasing that before Bray passed, especially now that Bray has passed. I'm cool with him coming back. I'm cool with Rowan coming back. Run a new school, Wyatt family, run that shit. I'm with it. I don't know what you guys think. Let us know what you think in the comments.
Yeah, there was an image that popped up yesterday. It was a very eerie image. Yeah. It was a female figure in all white and lace inside a room, standing in the middle of the room with candles surrounded.
Finn will dethrone Damien.
I've heard that.
But you said Jey Uso was going to dethrone Damien. What happened?
Yeah, Finn
changing the picks already.
Another rave party. I love it.
Hell yeah. You see, now they're in sync.
I agree with Poza. I think if they are going to do a Wyatt 6, like Triple H would do it right. I would love that.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's no way. There's no way.
I'm not mad with Braun.
I'm getting put back in there too, hot damn it.
Chime-ins over here from Lily, by the way. She is just neck deep in this Uncle Howdy thing. Like, she is scanning QR codes. She's 10, right?
I love it.
She said, and she's seen something, which is actually a pretty good eye. She said when one of those vignettes was showing for the Uncle Howdy videos, she said the dice was rolling around and the dice said 8 and 3. She's like, SummerSlam's on August 3rd.
Oh, shit.
It's a long ways away, but that's a good eye for a 10-year-old. I'm impressed.
That is pretty crazy. But there was also something that said today's date as well.
Yeah.
In one of the previous QR codes. So she might be onto something. I like that. I like where her head's at.
You heard that? Yeah, I'm talking about you over here.
It's like the Fireflies and Jey Uso are yeeting all over the stage.
Yeah, right?
I'm here for it. Corey said, it's like the walls are moving. This is nuts. It probably does look so trippy, though. I like that gear. I like the look of his gear. But, yeah, the Howdy thing in the vignette last night, in the little glitch that came up last night was.
Here's the question though: how's that going to work for now that we saw Jimmy get excommunicated, man? Like, Jay has gotten himself over by himself, dude. Like, how do they connect Jay and Jimmy back in?
Yeah, I mean, he's always been the likable one. Me personally, he was always my favorite Uso, even when, years back, going back to 2013, and they would come out and do their chants and have their face paint, when they were Usos in the beginning. But seeing them evolve into both what they have become now, I mean, I feel like we haven't even got the best of Jimmy just yet, and we're going to as soon as he gets back from this injury. But considering how big Jey Uso has blown up, I didn't think in a million years it could happen to the measure of what it is now. You know what I mean? Like they've done a really good job, and now it's all credit to the tribal chief and the bloodline story. It's a beautiful thing. I would consider the bloodline story probably as the second best story ever told, in wrestling, considering that the first one is Undertaker and Kane, and a lot of people still hold on to it. I would consider this possibly being the second greatest story ever told.
Hey, she's got a point. I mean, the Undertaker Kane thing was freaking awesome.
It was so believable to the point where it was
that's gotta be Kane.
When people grew, a friend of mine from elementary school, she was like, to this day, it still breaks my heart that Undertaker and Kane weren't really brothers, because I thought they were the whole damn time.
Right.
I was like, I was like, and that's how wrestling's so great and it's alive and well, and it gets better with time, and that's one of the reasons why. Because it's all about the players in the story as well, not just the story itself. You got to be able to sell that story, and Taker and Kane did that story justice.
What?
El Campeón.
What?
Yo, I dig it, dude. Shout out to Damian Priest.
I was so excited when he won. I loved it. I was so excited when he won. That place erupted when he cashed in and when his music played, man. I was screaming behind my camera. I like the music.
That place looks so dope right now.
Yeah.
What's crazy is with how loud they are, you would think that that's such a bigger arena, like they were in there in
a stadium or some shit.
Right.
What'd they say it was 12,000 people? That's it?
Right.
Only
not that 12,000 people isn't a lot of people.
Right. You would just sound wise and looks like it looked like there's a lot more people than that. And they even got the smaller stage set up,
Trying to pack as many people as you can in there. An ass every 18 inches, brother.
I like this camera.
I was just about to say that. That's dope.
I really like this camera.
Yeah.
Stealing something from the fight game. I love it. That's that 8K camera.
I mean, and not even stealing from the fight game. I hope we keep J-Bone, what do you think about that? I hope we continue to see more integrations from the stuff from the UFC now that TKO with it being UFC and WWE. I really would love to see more of that stuff. I love the fight feel to the championship matches. Speaking of that, what do you think, honey, about them doing the NXT joint at the UFC Apex? I like.
At the Battleground. Oh, I think that's super exciting. I think this is we discussed this on WWE Live, so it's funny you asking this, but that it seems like they're testing something out. I think they're testing out that arena and possibly looking to maybe utilize it. And see how well it fares going forward. But I think it's actually really a cool way to transition the wrestling and MMA style together, especially considering that you have a lot of WWE superstars who do have MMA background, Shayna Baszler, Lola Vice, things like that. If we already discussed this on WWE Live as well. If you don't make Shayna Baszler the headline of this pay-per-view, I don't know what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? But I think it's really exciting. I think it's definitely something new. I think they're trying to cook. They're cooking up something really good coming for this Battleground pay-per-view.
Kyle, we mentioned that back when they first kind of did that deal. What was WWE going to take from the UFC? What was UFC going to take from WWE? And I think we kind of see it with the WWE press conferences. They got that from UFC stuff.
Yeah.
The magnitude of just the camera. Look at the cameras. That was clearly a UFC thing. You know what I mean? So
we'll see more of that tonight at UFC 301. I mean, what do you think, J-Bone? We got to return to Jose Aldo and this bitch.
it's cool, man. I mean, I dig Aldo, but I don't want to say like it's one of those fighters. It's like
I don't want it to be a parody of Aldo. That's
Yeah.
my only
I just-
concern.
it's just-
Like,
we know how the fight game works, man. There's a life expectancy in the fight game, and you hate to see the guys that are really good that you grew up watching like get to that point where it's like you just can't do what you used to. You know what I mean? So I don't want that to be it for Aldo. So hopefully he just goes out there and.
I mean, they got him the right
Okay.
opponent, but I'm with you because even when they had the fight here in Detroit with him and Max Holloway, it was dope to meet both of them. But man, it was rough watching Max Holloway fucking beat the brakes out of Jose Aldo.
You just hate to see that with those guys. Like, you know, you got those guys have been around the game forever, legends, man. Like look at Anderson Silva. You know, you never thought you'd see him get beat the way he was getting beat. So it's like that guy was untouchable in the beginning of his UFC run. So life expectancy, man. You just gotta watch.
Conor McGregor is coming back to the UFC. They've already announced his fight. He's fighting Michael Chandler, who we also got to interview on this channel to talk about hiatus tequila. Make sure you go back and check that out. I think it's the perfect opponent for Conor McGregor. Conor McGregor also just announced that he's part owner of BKFC as well. Like,
Huge.
McGregor is still making
Huge.
moves out here, man.
Hustling hard.
I am not mad at that. I really think that's going to be dope. I really do.
Speaking of tequila, it is Cinco de Mayo tomorrow.
Margaritas, J-Bone. Where are we going for some damn margaritas?
Margaritas
man.
and tacos and
Yes.
I'm
Come
starting
on.
today. So
tacos.
Well,
and
how come I
tequila.
wasn't invited for a margarita, you bastard?
there you go, man. Margaritas all around the board.
I can always get down with a margarita.
Tequila shots, margaritas, all that good stuff.
Shout out to my guy Rob Aurelius, had us drinking the Terramana in the Talent Hotel and shit.
Oh, speaking of, I have some Terramana here.
See?
Stuff. There you go. Get started early. It's Saturday. Why not?
5 o'clock somewhere.
Yeah.
I love that ear clap.
Yeah. Just ringing the bells of Jay himself.
Bells will be ringing.
So wait, so after this it's AJ and Cody, and then we're done. Like there's no more on the card. That's it. And going back to Bree's comment, shout out to Bree about Uncle Howdy making an appearance. Has anybody seen any glitches or anything yet?
Nothing
I haven't
yet.
seen one just yet.
we haven't.
Oh, we got the women's
Not
tag
one.
title match too.
Say that again.
The women's
got-
tag
Oh
team
yes,
championship.
the women's tag match. Yeah. I was like, I know we're missing something. I was like, there's no way.
There's only 5 matches
The
on the
women
card,
are going to
right?
be right before the main event.
There's
That
no
title-
U.S.
that title-
championship match or nothing either.
No. No, Logan Paul's too good for France. But
Watch out.
His logo isn't.
His logo ain't though, right?
Got to make that money, brother. Come on.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, anytime that Logan Paul is not at an event, it's always a happy time for me. So I could do without it.
Not a fan, huh?
No,
Not a fan.
not so much. I don't know if anybody could tell.
So you're not going to be watching Netflix to watch Jake Paul versus Mike Tyson then?
I will watch that.
See?
I will watch that, but I'm not. I don't know what to expect of it.
I love that they're wrestling out there in Nikes, and then Priest has got a pair of Jordans on.
Oh,
Yo, did you peep the new Air Romans?
Yeah. You gonna buy a pair?
I don't know, man. Maybe I might have to. I did buy the pair of the Phoenix joints.
not for nothing. The Air Romans are sickening. I always loved Romans Jordans. Oh Lord.
Kyle, you gotta spray your hair again like that, bro. Get you some green in your hair or something. I gotta see this.
I love how this motherfucker wants me to do everything with your bald ass.
I ain't got no hair. I gotta live through you.
He needs somebody to vicariously live. with.
Yeah, man.
I used to dye my hair a lot too. I used to have my hair like hot pink. I used to have
Nice,
like
nice.
purple, Like
Look, if
all
I
the way-
had the hair,
all the way
I'd do
like,
some
all the way
crazy
like
stuff
goldish
too.
blonde. Now it's just my natural color blonde highlights. Keep it simple.
Oh, 100%, dude. As fight fans, Boza, we've been bitching about that for a while, that's the only real fighter that he's faced. The part that bothered, I still say the same too. I want to watch it. I'll watch it 100%. But what bothers me is the fact that if Jake Paul manages to get a win with this, that they're going to say that he beat Mike Tyson in a sanctioned fight when they're 2-minute rounds. It's a 57-year-old Mike Tyson. Like, I'm with you. I don't like that shit either. Then again, if it's just an exhibition, what's the matter? Oh shit, there's JD. He's not. You said he'd think he's gonna cost Priest. He just done hit him in the nuts.
Well, he might have not have cost Priest, and that was a spear. Was that a spear? Oh no.
Who is the great? Okay, so who's the greatest tag and the greatest single, both female and male of all time? Honey, you can go first.
We're gonna be here forever for that.
Yeah, jeez.
There's so many. Like, it's so hard. I had this discussion yesterday. Somebody asked me that before I had to get off the watch along. I was like, damn, you should have asked me this earlier. We would have been here all night. But greatest tag? Ugh. Of all time? I don't know. I don't even know if I can name any of this. At least there has to be maybe a top 3 or 5. But I could just say who was my favorite all time, one of my favorite of all time people, I could do that. One of my favorite all time wrestlers obviously is Shawn Michaels. He's been one of my heroes. I could say him or Bret Hart, even women's China and Trish Stratus were always my favorite, and Lita, when wrestling started becoming wrestling. There was always wrestling before that, but it wasn't as showcased.
Yeah.
And China was a whole nother level. So I guess though I hope that answers your question somewhat, but that's my greatest male female around that kind of realm. Tag team is way too hard, and Undertaker also could be on that list as well. But you guys go ahead.
All right, J-Bone, who you got?
Look, tag team wise, I'm a sucker for the golden era of wrestling. So 89 to 93. This was I'm a Hart Foundation guy. I thought Bret Hart and Jim Neanville were the shit. This is the only reason.
Attack.
Yeah, dude, it made it cool to have pink. I didn't wear it, but I still had, I had all the T-shirts and shit. But no, in that time, I thought the Hart Foundation, and still arguably one of the greatest tag teams of all time. How do you argue that? Women, what are we doing? Women's women. Okay.
Solo, yeah.
Greatest single male and female and a greatest tag team.
Women's, it's hard not to say China because she opened the doors for women's wrestling in WWE. You know what I mean? It was wrestling there before, but
yeah,
she just made it such a big thing, and it just created more opportunity for women. So I feel like that right there says enough. You know what I mean? So as far as the greatest of Jesus, man, how long do you want to sit here for?
Yeah.
I think
we still got a couple more matches to go.
Really break it down. See, I look at it so weird. There's in-ring competitors, and then there's the art of a professional
Razor's
wrestler.
Edge.
You know what I mean?
Right, or sports entertainment.
Yeah. So in ring, I would have to say once again, I never will pick between the two. It's either Shawn Michaels or Bret Hart.
Yes, it's always that. Yes.
I'll never pick one or the other. But as far as a professional wrestler, I'd have to say The Undertaker. He is the one that captivated the minds and the creativeness of everything that is professional wrestling. He did it to an absolute perfect extent. There's nothing better than that. You know what I mean? So but that's a tough question when you break it down, right? It's never just
I think it's all subjective, man.
Yeah.
It is. It's all subjective in your perspective and based on what you watched growing up also, and what appeals to you and what you like. But there's just so many, you can go as far as wrestler or as far as character, as far as promo giver, as far as, impact, you know what I'm saying? As far as moments, greatest wrestler with the best moments, you know what I'm saying? It's there's so many factors to consider when you break it down in such a way.
Got him with that spear.
But good
what about
question.
you, Kyle? Who's your?
Fuck
Yo,
that. Oh, I got to
Is
still
that a
pick.
1?
Fuck.
Is that a 2? Is that a 3? Ooh.
I don't know. Okay, so for tag team for me, it's either one of two teams. It's either got to be the Road Warriors or it's got to be the Dudley Boys for me.
I dig it.
With men and women, I agree with what both of you guys said as far as China being like the trailblazer and all that stuff. But as far as like greatest of all time, I mean, dude, Charlotte might be one of the best wrestlers they got in the whole bitch, whether
She's
that's
a
women
machine,
or men
bro.
or whatever, dude. So, I mean, people hated on her for, oh shit, here comes Finn. He was saying Finn wants that belt. He's trying to keep it in the Judgment Day.
Super kick to the face.
But yeah, I think for greatest, I would have to go Charlotte. As far as favorite male performer of all time, dude,
South of Heaven, and that's it, y'all. That looks like it's a
I mean,
wrap.
greatest of all time to me, honestly, in a lot of ways, has to be Ric Flair. But for like me personally, like it, Stone Cold.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's a.
We got a kick out on that South of Heaven, by the
Wow.
way. The crowd is
I
losing
seen that.
freaking minds. Losing their freaking
Great match
minds.
so far,
Mind
and
you,
they're giving them a lot of time.
Good.
Mind you, now Priest is going to look at this in a certain way where, like, if JD McDonough and Finn Balor didn't insert their noses into this business, possibly he wouldn't have kicked out. You never know.
Just keep planting them seeds, though.
Because, you know, once mommy's not at home, things get out of order in the house.
This is true.
And when the cat's
We've
away,
seen that.
When the cat's away, the mice will play, and it's a little
I
chaotic
don't know,
in the
though.
Judgment
Dom
Day
might have
home.
found him a new mommy after Raw.
Mm-hmm. And where's Dom? Dom.
Yeah, where's Dom? He's too busy in the back right
Remember,
now.
Priest said he didn't want any of them out there, so
That is true, but they showed up anyway. So it's like they listen to their mommy, but they don't listen to their poppy. Rise one more time, bitch, he said. Jesus, Lord. Why got me all that?
super kick.
Oh,
Super kick.
Oh my God. What are we about to see?
Super
right now?
kick.
That's two of them. And that's 3. Put the nail in the coffin. Do I smell a spear?
Crazy.
Super kick.
Huh?
Oh, in the corner. Jumping super kick. The spear, and oh my God. He's going to go for an Uso splash. Where's Dom? Where's Dom? Oh, JD.
Whoa.
JD saved Priest's ass.
He's saving that title shot. It stays in the Judgment Day. As of right now, Jey Uso was a millisecond away.
Man.
From possibly becoming.
Yeah, that place would have exploded had he won that title, man.
Yeah,
Jeez.
you think the noise level warning was
Yeah.
bad? Please wait till wait till they leave.
How come I can figure that whatever they're calling JD McDonough's probably not really nice?
Are
they calling JD an asshole? I'm assuming that's what they're saying.
Yeah, it's just in a French accent. That's all. This one's in English, guys.
I hope we see the demon back again for Finn at some point.
Yeah, I'd love to see that.
Oh, dive outside, flying Uso onto JD, and spear to Finn Balor. Wow, Jey Uso's doing just fine, taking care of Judgment Day by himself. It looks like. Oh, bad timing there. Bad timing. Oh boy, South of Heaven from the top rope. Oh, that was a really weird landing for Damien. And that is all.
Wow.
Even though I love Jay, I'm glad they didn't do Damien dirty.
Yeah, same.
That's all she
What
wrote.
match, dude? Another one.
That was a
Like,
badass match.
We've had now. What was that? Just the third? Was that fourth match? Third or fourth
That's
match?
the third.
Only a third. We've had 3 bangers, dude.
3
Like, I
bangers
know we
in a
only got
row.
5 matches on the card, but
It's so funny because it's kind of a soft card, like it almost.
Yeah.
Like it's like very low key, very subtle. Just 5 matches, no segments or anything. Like
right.
it's really
But
weird.
damn, have they blown us away so far?
I'm liking this. You notice Damien doesn't like when they do this. Damien likes to be able to handle his business by himself, and that's just that could be a Bronx thing or something.
Look at him grabbing Finn by the beard. Look at him.
Uh-oh. I beg your pardon.
Man.
He is running shit now, huh?
I know it's getting crazy, ain't it?
Well, usually the father is the authoritative figure, and it could be a little rough around the edges sometimes, not as gentle as mommy in handling things or speaking about things, and maybe he feels like he can overstep his boundaries a little bit. But I don't know if I agree with that whole beard grabbing thing. That's a whole grown man, sir.
Yeah, man.
You better be ready to throw
me touching my
hands.
face.
You better be ready to throw hands.
You grab me by the beard,
that.
we're fighting.
Right, dude.
I ain't got no beard, but if I did, I damn sure wouldn't want nobody touching me like that.
I'm just gonna say I've seen a bearded lady, and I'm glad you don't.
Have you really? Where? You know what? I'm not even gonna ask.
Oh,
I don't know what clubs you be going into, but
Shit, you ain't never been to the circus then.
yeah, beard ladies are in the circus.
I live in Pontiac, bro.
Oh.
This is a circus.
Damien seems like he's the one. Like, I'm the one that won this, and I'm the one that won the belt. And I want to do this by myself. I don't need y'all help. But meanwhile, Rhea Ripley was all about keeping the Judgment Day together and keeping the house.
There's the QR code.
Where?
It just popped it.
There it goes.
Watch, Lo.
I just saw it.
Watch.
QR code. Damn it! I can't rewind it. I don't want to rewind it.
Watch for the QR code. Watch.
QR code.
Get it?
Boza missed it.
Damn it! I want to rewind so bad. But
All right, we'll find it on Twitter real quick. The TV in the living room's a little delayed, so she's like, "You got it? Oh, you got it. You took a picture of it? How do you do that? Good job."
Look at you, you old fuck. How do you take a picture of it?
I didn't think she was gonna capture it. You see how fast that thing was? I think she was gonna capture a photo of it.
Well, how else you gonna fucking take a picture of the QR code, Dad?
Like a little bit, it still let me capture it.
All right, cool.
Nice, good job.
Good job, man. I gotta go on the X machine and find it.
Let us know what's in that QR code.
Yeah, find out what's on there, bro.
We need the inside scoop.
Oh, there it goes. It's coming.
Is it working?
Oh no, it only showed this.
Oh,
Felipe Charo.
here.
Madames and messieurs.
Okay.
Let her use your phone and take a picture of the QR code so we can know what it says, J-Bone. Come on.
Go ahead.
Oh, you
Capture
got it.
that.
You got it already.
Capture the whole thing. Okay, what is
Get
it?
it?
Yeah, what is it? Let's see.
What
Let
are
me
they
know what it
announcing?
says.
Maybe the attendance record or something?
No, because I'm wearing the crop top right now. I'm gonna come over here.
You could say hello if you like. Go ahead.
Lily's making her debut.
What's it say? Hit play.
But you don't even know what you're looking for. He's not what you
What are they announcing?
Just wants to help. That? That's all he's ever wanted. He opens up his arms and makes you feel like.
What do they say?
Oh, the largest gate of any arena show in WWE history.
She.
All right, let me see this. I'm gonna use
I
this.
don't know how that's possible.
Your girl might be coming back, Lily. Oh shit!
Could you hear any of that?
I'm sorry.
Something about a girl.
Here, so it leads to a video, And on the
this little
screen,
girl saying something.
yeah, go over there. I'm gonna play it for him. On the screen, it's got 888-280 and 3999. So it plays. Can we play this on here? Or will we get flagged, Kyle? If I play it,
I mean, we could play it. I don't give a shit.
I don't want to get flagged or nothing, but it's public, dude. Everybody's listening to it.
Yeah, why not?
You think you're so close to finding him, but you don't even know what you're looking for. He's not what you think. He just wants to help. That's all he's ever wanted. He opens up his arms and makes you feel like you matter, like you belong. He doesn't change you. He reminds you. He
Oh shit!
Why did you forget about them? He says he opened the door, and the time of secrets has come to an end.
Whoa, dude, that's totally Alexa Bliss. There you go.
Sounds eerie.
That doesn't sound like Alexa, but the way they're saying she, that's gotta be
Yeah, pretty
Alexa.
It's a she and a he. I
All right,
think
go ahead,
it's
sit
just,
down.
I think
Enjoy the rest
it's
of the show.
like, it sounds all distorted, like it's more than one person.
Yeah.
So we're gonna. Ooh,
Yeah.
y'all. That was very.
That was a creepy one, wasn't it?
That was very creepy. I got
Is
chills.
That's definitely got to be Alexa Bliss, though.
I would assume so. Yeah.
Wow. And he just and he doesn't want to hurt you. He just wants to help you. He wants to remind you.
And why did you
Forget about them. That means we're getting more than just one person.
Yeah.
And who else was forgotten on the list of WWE talent? There's quite.
Here
a
we
few.
go.
Right.
Honey, this is right up your joint, man. Talking about women's wrestling. We got
Let's
the
go,
Women's Tag
ladies.
Team Championship match.
Ladies in the house.
Oh no, that's just
We got Damage Control, Damage Control's Kabuki Warriors being escorted by, of course, Dakota Kai. And they are here to defend their women's tag team titles. And who you guys got for this? Because I know who I'm definitely picking for this one. I unfortunately
I think Jade and Bianca are winning this joint.
I would love to see that. I think that's something everybody would like to see, and I think this would be the only time where the title changes hands.
Yeah, I'm with you. And once again, what a crowd pop that's going to bring, man, because this place is on fire. What?
Yeah, watch out with that noise level. Come on, Asuka with the face paint. Like, I don't know who does the makeup or if she does it herself, but it's freaking sickening.
Well, she used to do the Kana. That's from when she used to be Kana, too.
No, I know, but like, does she do, like, whoever does the makeup, does she literally do it herself, or does she have a makeup artist to do it? Because whoever executes it freaking kills it every time. But yeah, I think this is where we say bye-bye to Damage Control as far as them holding their gold. I think it was obviously an easy choice for them to begin with. And they were able to carry, considering that they had history as being tag team champions before.
Yeah.
I still can't believe I got a little bit.
Boo, burn it down, burn down that display. It's awful. Burn it down.
The prime.
It tried saying that I could still capture it. She'd be like, "Oh, you can still capture it." Isn't that I only got a little bit of it? Like, what the
Burn
heck?
it down. So we got a QR code after the fact. We didn't really get it so much during the event.
Yeah.
Because there's I don't know. I don't know what to make of it.
Yeah, it wasn't discoverable, and I was on the internet, so I said I didn't need it.
Yeah.
But yeah.
And here comes the EST of the WWE in all her glory, looking fierce as usual. She's kind of, if you ask me, looking like her old NXT self. With this gear, she's very reminiscent of that. But between these two being teamed up, I mean, what do you guys think of this pairing? Being that, even though they haven't had much history, but it seems like they're on their way to make it somehow. What do you think of?
I think it's the perfect time for them to put them together, to be honest. Like, I think that Bianca is the perfect person to put Jade with to kind of help bring her along. And I think the tag team of them together just creates like a strong women image for little girls and all that stuff too. I think that team is in general is going to be money for a while. And then eventually, they're going to have to fight each other.
we got that too.
which is a huge match.
Yeah.
Huge.
Collaborating with Jade Cargill and then putting Bianca in the mix of that. Naomi's always a great addition too, being that now that the big three, because everybody's still talking about that, pointing to the sign that they did. But as far as these two, once I saw them two in the ring at Royal Rumble and they were both literally about to body slam or like Ultimate Warrior slam somebody and they're staring at each other and they just dropped the person that they were holding. I was like, oh, hey, girl.
Yeah,
you can
right.
do that too. I could do that too. Like, what's up? So I'm here for the sisterhood and I'm here for the women and good God, like, come on. Like the physique of these two women together alone is just ridiculous. Like they damn near look like superheroes, comic book superheroes that we've seen popping out into our screen. And I like when she wears this hair, this wig, this she really does look like Storm with that hair.
She does.
So who's taking it for this match, y'all? Yeah, well, you got both of you guys think.
Yeah,
Bianca
I think we're on the same boat.
All righty. Some would argue and want to play devil's advocate and think that maybe we're going to see these two. If they don't succeed, we can see these two face each other. That because that's also another possibility on the table moving forward. But I feel like the crowd is so behind these two being together, and the minute it started, like the minute we saw Jade appear into it anyway, like I feel like it just makes sense for these two to be together. But
question in the comments though, once it does happen, Jade versus Bianca, who's winning that one?
Oof, Jade versus Bianca. I was gonna say eventually we're gonna get to that point. We're gonna see that.
Jade's got to go over at some point, don't she?
Yeah, she does, but I don't know if I want to see her go against Bianca just yet. I mean, it can't be this.
What do y'all think of the new hairdo for Jade?
The thing is though, it's not one of those like those normal passing of the torch matches. Like these two, Bianca's and maybe not even reached her prime yet. You know what I mean? She's young, and then you got Jade, even younger wrestling wise. So it's like it's not your classic like vet versus rookie type big match when it happens. Right. So
it's both in their prime, like almost like Rock Stone Cold type. Like we both want that number one spot. We both want to get to the top. So who wants it more?
Yeah.
And I think when that time comes, it's going to be absolutely crazy.
Yeah.
But
and if they do it the right way, they can make it a year, longer. I mean, years. It could be years.
Yeah, but I totally see this being the crowning moment for the big two of three. For sure for this evening, especially with as great as they've been doing so far together. It just makes sense. Just crown them. And, to be crowned by Asuka, the likes of Asuka and Kairi Sane, that says a lot. Now you got big shoes to fill because all these matches have been really good. So what you got? Bring it on.
And we didn't fly all the way to France to not have a title change either, right? We got to have one.
Yeah, at least one. At least one, and why not it be a crowning? Nasty shoulder tackle by Bianca Belair.
Not true. What? What's the number? Call it. Give me your phone.
I don't like code random numbers.
1, 2, and a kick out from Belair. Asuka, I forget how well Asuka and Belair can be, like, going against each other. Because they've had some good one-on-ones.
Well, let me do it first, because I don't want you... Go sit down. I'll do it first. Hold on one second.
Another thing about this match that's going to pair really well is because, strikers and fighters and flyers like Kairi Sane and Asuka could totally complement, the strength and agility of Jade and Bianca Belair. And, nasty suplex by Bianca Belair on Asuka right there. Kipped up, and Bianca is feeling herself right now. Up, somebody's looking to make a tag, and there it is. Jade is in the building, and I feel like poor Kairi Sane, she's about to get tossed. Again, shout out to everybody in the comments and everybody hanging with us for the chat.
Yeah, that's weird. Go ahead.
Boza says
You can call
Backlash
it,
would be
but
fun
it's
if there was
totally
a title
creepy.
change in France. Yeah, it definitely has to be a title change.
You listen to it. All right, so update on the QR code thing.
Oh,
So there's a
we
phone
have
number.
to.
There's the numbers, right?
Yes.
888-33. What was it? 330.
No, it was 888-380. Or no, it was 888-280-3999.
Okay. 888-280-3999. So if you call
Okay.
that number, you get an even creepier message.
Wait a minute, I'm gonna need that.
You can listen to
All right, go.
Bray Wyatt and
Go
his
sit down. No,
doctors talk about his
go sit down.
Wait, wait, what's that number?
What's the
again?
number? Read me the number again. Let me see your phone. All right, go sit down, watch the show. Bye bye. It is 888 280 3999.
Oh boy. Let's see.
Totally creepy. It is the creepiest thing, dude.
I just hope Jade's able to learn enough from Bianca to where whenever they split her, she's going to be all right.
Yeah, you call it. Yeah. It's fine. It's not scary. It's just creepy. It's a creepy voice.
What's the difference between creepy?
Oh my god.
Was that not the creepiest fucking thing?
So did you hear some of the things that was said in there? Like something about they're my family now, and I would do anything to protect my family. And I couldn't really make out too much of it because it sounded a little muffled. I'm gonna definitely
Go ahead. Go ahead. Yeah.
But oh my god. What is going on?
Yeah,
what
man.
is this leading to? What does it all mean? What does it all mean?
I love stuff like that though. That's just kind of it keeps you intrigued.
Yeah, it's one of the most brilliant things that Bray Wyatt ever came up with, especially when he was, as I guess you could say, revamping himself for his return when he came back that last time. But unreal.
What?
I love following a good rabbit hole.
Me too.
Could be here all night talking about that.
What?
The Warriors are absolutely killing it.
No, come on.
They're kicking Bianca's ass.
Oh, she's bleeding.
And she needs to get the tag ASAP.
Oh man. Yeah, you can call it. Go ahead. You said I want to call a number. Oops. You're good, honey. Beam.
I think what
I still don't know how
saying
she wrestled with that long hair, though.
I think everything that they're saying, like that chant that they keep doing, happens after every kick out, after two. So maybe they're saying that was two. I'm not. I mean, I'm not sure. I don't know. Maybe that's just me.
I think you're right. Though. All right.
Honey will be right back, ladies and gents.
Oh. That's got to be a wild environment to be in, dude.
It's insane.
The crowd is so into it. I love it.
Uh-oh.
Oh, boy. Oh.
It's crazy to think that Asuka's been around that long.
I know it, right? Veteran of the sport, man.
Oh shit!
There we go. And we're
she's
back. Didn't miss much, I see.
Nah.
Except for, business picking up for Bianca a little bit. Oh, I spoke too soon. Kick to the gut.
It's crazy to think Asuka's been around that long too.
Yeah. She's a freaking legend.
What is that noise? What am I hearing?
That's a good stat from Boza. He said WrestleNomics said that the largest gate before this was the one in London, and now this is bigger.
No.
And Money in the Bank? Wow.
It's a helicopter.
Oh. Almost reaching for the tag, and Kyrie Sane. Ouch.
What are we doing with the polka dots on the face?
I'm not sure.
I thought she was bleeding at one point. I was like, dang, she's busted open. I'm like, no, it's
Asuka's. I was saying Asuka's makeup is sickening.
And I said the number is I clicked on it. You can actually FaceTime them.
Oh.
No, but that phone call. So Kyle, you probably missed it, but that phone call was really weird. So in that QR code is also a phone number you gotta call.
Yeah.
And it has
Oh,
a
God.
really weird message.
I love the fact that they're going this deep into it.
It almost sounds muffled because you wouldn't think like that it's gonna be somebody actually saying something, but it's a little muffled so you can't make out too much of it.
Yeah.
But it said something about they're my family now, and I'll do anything to protect my family.
You just got chokeslammed by your brother. That sounds like that's a bad thing.
Hey, they say don't try this at home, but I did the same with my brothers and my dad.
We all, in fact, tried this at home.
I just slam around my nephew at this point.
Oh, yeah, the kids love it. Uh-oh. Kyrie Sane got the tag. Why hasn't Bianca gotten this tag yet, girl? Just go to the corner. You're right there. Oh, no, Jade Cargill's not at the corner. Somebody get up. Somebody help this poor girl. I thought Bianca was gonna try to catch her. Hey, why do y'all have to go for the hair? Like, why?
I mean, low key, she did make it a weapon. Okay.
Well, I get it, but the disrespect, and it looks great. Oh wow, nasty clothesline. She folded her. Poor thing. Come on now, crowd is waking up now. You better make this tag, girlfriend.
Oh shit! The springboard from Jade.
Oh my God, Jade.
Oh.
Lord have mercy. This woman is a specimen. Oh, she missed one.
There's Caprice Coleman. Oh my God.
And Jade is fired up tonight.
Stinger splash too.
Let's go, man. I love it.
Splash.
It was funny at Raw. We were sitting right next to her husband, dude, and
constant splashes.
Yeah, he was sitting right next to us.
Splash. Choke slam to Kyrie. This poor girl don't get a break. Between her and Chelsea Green, they were getting slammed by Jade for the past couple of weeks. That was
hopefully Kyrie's nose is all right. She took one to try to. I don't know if she's trying to go under that clothesline or what she was trying to do, but
yeah, nah, she messed her up. She messed up. Somebody messed up.
Caught that Stan Hansen line, boy.
Uh-oh. Apparently, Ethan Page has gone on a shoot on X.
Uh-oh.
Apparently.
Let's go check this out.
I did see him post something about an announcement. I didn't see what it was, though.
Oh.
Jade's got a hell of a chin on her, apparently.
Backhanded Cargill. Kick to the face by Asuka to Cargill, and Kyrie say they're going for the finish, but it's not happening. Oh, she's not legal. What is happening?
Man.
Somebody messed up here. I don't know if you guys just saw that, but that
Yeah,
was weird. He's saying Kyrie's not legal and she wasn't tagged, or she was tagged, but like I'm not sure what the confusion is here. Some got
somebody
lost.
missed something there.
There was some kind of lost in the sauce there, some little miscommunication or mishap there. Was she even tagged? Huh.
I don't. Now I'm second guessing it. I don't.
All right, well, keep the pace going. Keep the pace going. Got to keep it going. Don't let the match lose its luster. But we clearly heard the ref say that, so I'm not sure what to make of that.
Somebody is confused in there, man.
Yeah.
Get it back on track. Let's go.
Tag again, back to Kyrie Saints. Okay.
Okay, we're restarting that spot. That's what
it would seem that way.
Yeah.
Poor girl. This girl just being salad tossed. They're trying to communicate something to Asuka so she could communicate to Kyrie Sane, I think.
Okay.
Uh-oh. Stereo R-bars.
Oh, Arbar and Bianca.
Oh, man.
Jade Cargill trying to grab that other arm. I'm not sure what to make of this with everything that just happened. Like,
Yeah, it looks like a lot of confusion right now.
I can't wait to find out what happened there, because that was definitely a little mishap there on that spot. Yeah. Look at these two. Jesus. Yeah, ref, come on, like get them to get it together. These ladies, regardless, these ladies are putting on a show.
Putting on a great show.
Oh shit! They're throwing out the dream scenarios. Me versus Stone Cold, J-Bone versus Sean versus Brett, and Honey versus China. Who's gonna win?
Y'all know damn well that China's kicking my ass.
Well, look,
I'm not gonna sit here and say I'm gonna beat China, or I would beat China. I mean, if I had to. For survival of the fittest, I'm sure I'd do what I can, and I'll go down fighting. But
look, I'm in a triple threat with Sean and Brett. Oh boy, I'm definitely winning that one.
There are you?
Because I'm just gonna hide under the ring the whole time. Let them
sharpshootered.
Let them deal with their problems.
Got a pin. 1, 2.
You're getting sharpshooter. Me versus Stone Cold. I'm gonna just try to get him like insanely drunk before the match, and then hopefully because he's drunk, I could roll him up real quick.
Quick stunner, it'll be all right. It'll all go.
Hell yeah,
dude. We'll have him have a beer bash before the match,
and then I'll try to beat him.
And then after.
Yeah. See, and then I give him a celebratory beer after I beat him.
1, 2. Nope. Quick count from Kyrie saying nope, not happening. And boom.
I really want to see. Or hopefully somebody shed some light on the confusion.
Hopefully back and forth tagging.
Hopefully somebody shed some light on the confusion and there's just. I feel like there's a lot.
There was a lot to process that I couldn't.
Yeah.
When it happened. Oh wow. Oh, yeah. I almost thought that was 3. I almost thought they were going to take that and retain. That was crazy.
Asuka looks like she's ready to kill Jade.
I don't know what it is.
Super kick! Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit.
Why do you wait so long, Kyrie?
Oh shit! You fucked up. Got him.
Wow, Jade. Let's go. Come on. What the hell was that? Let's go, Bianca. Finish it. Be done with it. We're done.
We got
with it.
new champs in this mug.
2, 3. We got new champions. Let's go, ladies.
All right, now that they won, I hope we get a long title reign out of this. Please let them like beat a bunch of people and build some tag teams
Teams for them to fight.
Hey, and shout out to yeah.
So cute.
Well, we knew Lily was going to be happy because
Yeah.
Bianca Belair.
Oh my gosh. That's a revenge.
History has just been made, y'all.
I love it. Love to see it.
Yes,
And to add
absolutely.
another belt under Bianca's resume, man. She's
And aside from the minor mishap or confusion that might have happened in certain spots, the match was still great. And the power of Jade Cargill and Bianca overshadowed that very quickly.
Well, dude, just all the shit they did to get into the Jaded.
Yeah, this right here, this sequence, her flipping her and like, girl, what? I've never seen anybody like that. I've never seen anybody do that. I mean, that's some shit that China would do.
Yeah.
Quite honestly.
Yep.
Quite honestly. That's some ninth wonder of the world ish right there. And I love it.
All of you guys watching on Twitter and all that, man, make sure you hit that follow button with KO3C Pod and Women's Wrestling Talk. Come on now.
Congratulations to the new tag team women's champions, Bianca Belair and Jade Cargill. This is also I think is Bianca Triple Crown yet?
Gotta be.
Yeah.
Does this make her Triple Crown? I think it does.
Yeah.
Wow. Unbelievable. Great match. Great showing by
That
both
was a great match.
girls. Those girls are
Once
strong
again, though,
set
that
up.
like we said, it's almost a tough spot to be in after all the matches you had all night.
Mhm.
You're right before the title match, and you're right after 3 other banger matches. So for them to go out there and still put on a great show, that speaks volumes to their work, man.
And now
Cool,
we
got
have
a title change. I like it too.
Yeah, that was the only title change that seemed to make sense. Like you said, J-Bone, you don't go all the way to France just to not at least change one title.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So great job by all 4 women. And we are getting ready for our finale.
We got another question in the comments. Is Roman the greatest wrestler of this generation?
Well, it goes back to one of those things we were talking about. As far as stories, as far as maybe not the greatest in-ring performer, but as far as stories and the way things have shaped up, other stories that have evolved because of his story, I feel like it's hard to argue with it, especially within the last 10 years. I would say he's definitely a diamond in this crazy world of wrestling. So
Roman Reigns was a diamond in the rough, and they capitalized on that in the later years. Even as the big dog, when Vince McMahon was still around, he was still getting pushed a lot and getting shoved down people's throats, and people weren't having it. But once this tribal chief persona came out, and he aligned himself with the likes of Paul Heyman, and his reputation took a turn for the better. And he carried the industry on his back the WWE universe on his back for at least a good 3 years. It was one of the greatest title runs we'll ever see in this lifetime. So to call him a generational talent and to say he's one of the greatest of all time, I would have to agree, because there's even people that we have on our Mount Rushmore that will argue and say Roman Reigns is the greatest of all time. So it goes without saying. So he's definitely, in my book, he definitely is.
Yeah.
King of the Ring and Queen of the Ring. Such classic.
Talk about your Psalms. Talk about John 3:16. Austin 3:16 says, "I just whipped your ass."
Classic.
And shout out to our guy Mega Ran with the King Woods theme out here. The voice behind that King Woods theme.
Nice. Yes, that's my Queen of the Ring right there. That's my girl. That's Zelina. Shout out to Zelina Vega, the homie. Love her.
King Kurt, throw him through the stage. King Book Hat. Past guest of the show.
We had so many good kings.
Do we got any picks on who's going to win that?
I would love to. Well, I mean, considering that we just saw the list of people here, I see Shayna, Sheamus, Natalia, Kofi, all kinds of other people in this list. I need to look at the full list again.
Yeah.
I want Shayna to win, damn it.
Ooh, we got first round women's tournament: Zoe versus Ivy Nile. Zoe, why are y'all gonna do that to my girl Zelina Vega? Really? Y'all gonna put her against Shayna? Y'all know damn well. You know what? WWE, we're gonna have to have a talk. We have to have a talk because y'all doing my girl dirty. First round, too. Y'all gonna wipe my girl out in the first round. Some would say Drew McIntyre, Finn Balor, but I don't know. I kind of want to see, and I'm just gonna go out on a limb here. I mean, he's fresh on the roster, and he's definitely one of my favorites. But Ilya Dragunov would be a great King of the Ring, and to go from the Mad Dragon to the Mad King. I think that's something that the people could latch onto, and I would really like that. And plus, I need to see him versus Gunther in that final for the King of the Ring.
Yes.
I need that.
Revisit of a classic
once they announced him in the main roster, I'm like, oh yes, please, just put him in the ring with Gunther. And honestly, I thought Gunther would still be our Intercontinental Champion by now. I wasn't expecting Sammy to win, and if he was, I would totally want Ilya to go in and try to take that title from him and break that reign. I didn't personally see it being Sammy, but I'll take it at King of the Ring, though.
So it is a one-night tournament, right? Like the old classic ones.
Yeah, I think the qualifiers are Friday on SmackDown, and then the tournament's the next day.
Yeah.
Good. I like that.
Yeah, at least they're doing it that way. It's kind of hard to make the whole thing the whole pay-per-view because you got to give everybody a shot. You can't just be one-on-ones for a tournament. Oh boy, y'all. And we are at the final stretch. Cody Rhodes and AJ Styles for the undisputed WWE Championship. Who you got?
I think Cody's got to keep the belt on this one, no?
Yeah, I think we're gonna another banger. We're gonna get another banger right here, but
just a reminder for all the crybabies: don't cry. He's gonna keep the belt. We know you're gonna riot if he doesn't.
You'd be
You've
right.
come so far to finishing that story.
They might as well just shut X down because, it would be crazy.
Yeah.
Dang, that pizza does look good though. We should order a pizza. It looks delicious.
Yeah, you know what? I said that earlier. I was looking at the damn pizza. I'm like, damn, nice.
It's good.
Supreme Pizza or Meat Lovers from Pizza Hut always does me well. I haven't had Pizza Hut in years.
Kyle, what time's is the UFC pay-per-view at 10?
Yes. I mean, J-Bone, I'm just saying, when are you going to come link up for fucking UFC again?
I'm a busy man, bro. I'm a busy man. But no, we'll have to do something. We'll get together.
Yeah, see, a friend of mine just texted me. He's like, what the hell is wrong with Kyrie? Why is she so damn botchy? So something did happen in there.
Something was going on.
There was a lack of communication up in there that got a little lost in the sauce in that match. But they recovered.
Yeah.
They recovered well.
It's still wild to me too, though. Like the fact that, I wish they had played into it a little bit more, but the fact that AJ's literally faced Cody and his pops.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh shit! Almost knocked my whole desk over here. That would be a bad idea.
Dang, guys, what a night. We had a street fight kickoff the night, an unexpected tag team street fight, which led to the revelation of the newest and latest member of the bloodline, Tagaloa. And what, moving forward from that, then we had the women's triple threat match. We had that went well for the most part, at least for some people, depending on your perspective. Then we had El Campeon versus the Yeet Master. Didn't really go quite as planned for main event Jey Uso.
Mm-mm.
Makes you wonder what's next for him, especially now that he took the loss for the championship. Where does that put him? And yeah, and then we got new women's tag team champions for those who are just joining.
4 good matches. I mean, I'd say right now we're 4 for 4 on the
I
matches,
would say
man.
so.
And I'm like we said earlier on paper, it didn't seem like it was going to be like one of those, pay-per-views that stuck out. But it's definitely hitting 1,000 right now.
Yeah, Triple H is, to say the least, doing the job,
Yeah,
doing the
yeah,
deed, and putting in that work into making a big spectacle out of every single show, not just WrestleMania anymore. Now it's more about just outdoing every year bigger than the last one. It seems like that's what they could be going for in this one, even though it's not so much many highlights of like there was a bad Bunny situation and like that, and they were in Puerto Rico, but France in itself as a crowd, insane.
Yeah, it's been nuts.
Insane.
They've been live this whole pay-per-view.
Really good energy too.
PLE, can't call it a pay-per-view.
Okay, AJ pulling out the purple on this one.
Huh. Purple gloves.
The purple.
Is his outfit purple?
It looks black and purple.
Yeah.
Black, purple, and blue. Huh.
All right.
I don't know. I can't help but think of Judgment Day when I see black and purple.
Yeah, I was gonna say the same thing.
I can't help but think, especially considering that this is a much darker version of the Phenomenal One. Did you see him on the WWE socials when he was doing the cold plunge?
Yes.
No.
Oh my gosh. Have you guys ever done that? I don't know if I can.
I have a ton of homies that have done that. I've thought about trying it. I've yet to do it yet, but I've heard it helps a ton.
I don't know if I got the guts, man. I don't know.
I don't know. I don't think I can do it. I don't think I can do it. I've fallen into waters before and it sucked really bad. So I couldn't imagine easing myself into something like that. I don't know.
I don't know what France is singing, but they're singing again.
We need a translator over here, damn it.
What are they saying?
I don't know.
I have no idea, but I'm assuming they probably are saying you don't want none.
Shout out to the homie Kevin Gill from GCW and the Kevin Gill Show popping in. If you didn't get to check out that, shout out to him for the last episode we did before Circle 6. This crowd is insane, bro.
I can't even I don't even know what else to say about it. Like the energy is ridiculous. Wait till Cody's music plays.
Oh my gosh.
It is.
Yeah.
It's sing along.
Dude, they were singing along. Like I said, I was talking to Zach from Downstate, telling him, bro, how dope that is.
I mean, the fact that they were singing Randy Orton's theme song like it was Cody's.
Dude, come on. Everybody knows Randy Orton shit. Come on now.
Yeah, it's the main event.
Ooh, break out the all white. Okay. Okay, Cody. I love that jacket.
Dude,
that crowd is loud.
Man, you ain't lying.
That crowd is loud. That one was deafening.
Yeah, that jacket's fire, dude.
That jacket is sickening. Sickening in the best way ever. And there he is. The undisputed WWE champion has arrived, folks. And we are getting into our main event action. The phenomenal one waiting in the wings. You know what's so funny?
Yo, how
considering
much do
that-
you think that guy spends on his jackets?
Which ones? His suits or this jacket?
I mean, shit. Between the both of them, he's spending money. But man, the write-offs though.
My
Oh,
man's
God.
got it like that, bro. I'd be wearing that jacket in public. Shit.
I
Yeah,
wind
but
up
I-
You
dying.
see me walking to the gas station like that.
Slept in alleys and dined on pork and beans.
Hey, look what my AI guy's wearing down here in the right. That's how
I wear that. I wear that going to the grocery store.
you know.
Go food shopping with that thing.
Look who decided to turn on the
What's up,
motherfucking
Corey?
YouTube.
Corey, what up, brother?
Shit. So are we watching UFC tonight, Corey, or what the fuck are we doing? I mean, this France crowd, dude, is absolutely insane right now.
Crazy.
For real.
Yeah.
Corey
That's
missing a good
crazy.
show, man. Kyle's talking about dyeing his hair. It's gonna be
Whoa,
great.
whoa. That was a younger time, all right.
We gotta get you. Come on, dude. When we go to these concerts, come on, you gotta come out there looking, festive.
I love why do I gotta be the guinea pig for all this
What do
shit?
you
Why
mean?
the fuck?
You're spearheading this thing, bro. You gotta stand out.
You see how this is? They say, "Oh, you're the guy who's the host, so you got to do all the dumb shit." I thought we got co-hosts so that I could have other people do the dumb shit.
I do dumb shit all the time.
France was making sure that they finished that song, a cappella
Yeah,
or not.
yeah.
Like they were like, no, we're not done listening to our song or singing it. One fall.
Man. You just don't get crowds
They're
like
trying to
that.
out
over here.
announce my girl. Two Georgia boys main eventing in France. Jay Styles.
Man.
They loud as hell. They loud as hell for both of them.
What do you think, Will? Good show, huh? Yeah.
The camera is shaking.
Yeah. See that?
The camera is shaking.
I just texted Zach. I said this crowd is insane.
Maybe if this card was more legit, man, you're telling me you ain't watching Jose Aldo? You suck.
Hey, I'm not gonna lie, dude. Besides that,
Well, I mean, you're not
even the main
wrong.
event is just like, okay, I'd like to know who wins.
I
but
mean,
I'm not
Jimmy
gonna
Smith
stress
was talking
it.
about that the other day. Like, this is the first time I can remember a number 10 guy getting the title shot in the UFC in like a long time.
I mean, that doesn't say that it's not going to be a good show, though. You know what I mean? Sometimes those cards turn out to be better.
Well, for hardcores, bro, it's going to be sweet.
Yeah, I just don't know if I would pay for it.
I just realized the back of Cody's jacket design, like the little cutouts, if you really saw it in full, like from the back, like it makes the face of the skull on his American Nightmare shit. That was awesome.
Dude, I've liked his gear
Details.
ever since he left WWE and started doing like the whole change of his gear, dude. Like his gear's always been
Details,
badass,
yeah.
even though it's kind of got like that revolution feel to it. Like,
right?
It's very Homelander.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very, very Homelander.
Main event time, man. Let's do it. I love it. God, that crowd is just making this show that much better, though. Like,
Yeah.
like you said, the camera was shaking, dude. Like you don't see that kind of stuff.
No, but between this and Whoop That Trick when he won,
Yep.
when Trick
Yep.
Williams won that title, forget it. But the camera was about to be gone. But I think the crowd being as hype as it is really does really, really well for the superstars because that's what makes them want to put on a good show
Yeah.
too. They feed off of that good energy and shout outs to the crowd for being up.
Yeah,
They are
man.
all the
I
way
literally
up.
just texted Zach from downstate, and he's like, "The crowd where?" I was like, bro, this crowd in France is insane."
France.
Dude.
Yeah.
Yeah. Shout out to France, dude. Great job.
AJ, man, I don't know. I can't say that AJ doesn't look bad in this purple and black. For some reason, I could totally see him being somewhat of an addition to Judgment Day if you
Yeah.
wanted to, you know. But then again, it's like, you know, you turn down being a part of the OC to say that, you know, you're doing this by yourself to then join another group is kind of shady. So
Yeah.
probably
Yeah.
wouldn't work out. I mean, AJ's always been a lone wolf anyway, a one-man wolf pack.
Yep.
Let's go, Cody, AJ Styles.
Love it.
Back and forth. The indie fans are loving this.
Yeah. Yeah.
Loving this.
This is one of those deep cuts for wrestling fans, man.
Mm-hmm.
You're not wrong. This France crowd is different.
Very.
Super different,
Very.
Juan. Super different. So now going forward, you know, depending on what the results of this match are, so let's say Cody, you know, of course, for sake of, you know, shits and giggles, Cody doesn't retain and AJ Styles possibly gets crowned. What do you think the reaction would be like there if that was to happen? I mean, we know that probably won't.
I think they'd go quiet for a minute, but they'd be going ham just because
Yeah.
they got a title change.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It'd be one of those shocking, stunning moments, you know, that it would just
It could
take
definitely-
over the social
Yeah.
media streams.
Yes.
But
But with Cody now, and when Cody retains, as we all voted for Cody retaining, what do you guys think? Who do you guys think would be next up for him? You know, going forward with this championship, and where does the reign take him next?
I mean, remember now he's going to be on SmackDown, so
yeah.
I mean, dude, I don't think he's still completely done with all the bloodline stuff, but I don't know necessarily who it would be next.
Yeah, I think we're gonna get a bunch of good matches, like at least till SummerSlam. We're just gonna get a bunch of good matches out of him.
I'm cool if him and AJ fight for a while,
Yeah.
bro.
It could be another one.
Yeah,
but I'm trying to think of who else got drafted to SmackDown. I can't really recall. You know, all the.
I feel like with keeping up with this draft and following up after Mania and then you know getting Backlash already, I feel like it's just way too much to keep up with.
Yeah,
But
it's a lot.
There's never too much wrestling, but it is a lot and a little overwhelming.
Yeah.
But
I mean, me personally though, I
I
still want to see the Cody versus Randy feud. So
Yeah,
that's got to happen.
I don't know when that's coming, but why not throw it in there soon? You know.
I got the draft pick list here on SmackDown. So for the men, we have Kevin Owens, Shinsuke Nakamura, as far as solo acts, Giovanni Vinci, Apollo Crews, Baron Corbin, Andrade.
Oh, I didn't even know Vinci got drafted to SmackDown. They said, "Fuck you, get out of Imperium. You're going to
LA Knight, LA Knight as well. Logan Paul.
LA Knight needs to get somewhere around the title. Damn it.
Well, I think we can all agree on that for sure. I think it's starting to become a little stale. Maybe not so much after last night because France went crazy when LA Knight's music played on SmackDown. Like they completely lost their minds. He had a few things to say, and I don't think he's quite done with AJ yet.
Mm-hmm.
We might get maybe one more out of them, and then he can go on and proceed to possibly get a title. Or I could honestly see him going at Logan Paul. Please, for the love of God, take the title off his hands. Because, you know, we have another part-time champion on our hands. You get rid of a couple, you get a new one somewhere else, you know? But maybe LA Knight could go that route. But those are the SmackDown picks. There's also Carmelo Hayes. And even though
I think Carmelo Hayes could be a match that he could have too, because he already talked about that. I mean, they had their match on SmackDown,
but I think that was just telling the story of this story has only just begun between Cody and Melo. It's gonna turn into something later on. Baron Corbin on that list is very interesting to me too. I feel like Corbin could be a contender for a main title, even though he hasn't really been. It's only because they haven't pushed him that way. I don't want them to use him as like another, you know, comedy gimmick or, you know, just comic relief. I feel like Corbin should go back to the Lone Wolf and start taking things more seriously and, you know, get some titles that he never won before.
Yeah. Didn't you said Shinsuke Nakamura's over there too?
Shinsuke too. Shinsuke, who also has history with Cody Rhodes. And he's not
I just feel like they've never had Shinsuke in a spot on the main roster where like it really was ever like, yo, he's gonna win the title.
Yeah.
Like I loved what we saw in NXT, but I feel like never on the main roster did I ever.
Well, except for when he had the match at WrestleMania 34, which ring the bell if you
Right.
didn't get your shirt yet. You got to go get you one of those.
I guess he
You know,
did win
he
the
had
Royal
that-
Rumble.
Right, and that's why I'm saying when he WrestleMania 34, when they had that big match and he had the title match, which was against AJ, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yes, it
Yeah,
was.
the match they had AJ and Shinsuke at 34 was probably the closest they got, but after that,
Yeah.
they haven't really done a whole lot as far as Shinsuke goes.
Yeah, ever since that turn, he did that heel turn on AJ. There hasn't really been much of it. But Shinsuke, I mean, Shinsuke's no scrub either.
True.
Not at all, and that's my whole point. Like, I just feel like he's never really been booked in a way on the main roster to where it was like, yo, he's gonna
He's gonna be the next guy.
I'm just trying to think of what would be most fitting for Cody going forward. Rivalry rise, like
he's got so many places to go. I mean, I think we need to just let him have a run as champ, though. I don't think, I've heard a few people say, does he really need to be a long-term champ? I don't think he needs to be a short-term champ after all the time it took him to get the fucking belt.
Well, yeah, that was also a discussion with a few friends of mine last night over at Sports Mark Analyst. One of them made a point to say that, the whole point was Cody finishing the story and getting the title. Nobody ever said how long he was going to be holding it.
Right.
But it's about who.
Yeah, but if he loses it in a month after all that, then what the hell's the point?
Sure.
There is no there. Then there's that. But yeah, just like Priest, and others, I feel like you didn't really come this far just to come this far. So you got to make something happen. Who's to say that maybe somebody who's a free agent, because technically the rosters aren't locked yet until tomorrow.
Right.
So who's to say that, some free agent can't show up tonight, or somebody we didn't think, would show up is showing up tonight and, rattle up Cody's cages a bit. Or maybe
I seen on the old X machine, a couple names that were thrown around that haven't been on TV in a while. One being Brock Lesnar.
Yeah.
Who else? There's a few other guys.
You notice they had to put the Prime station back up.
Yeah. Somebody was saying that he could even have like an interview with the Bloodline going forward as far as Solo.
Drew's on Raw though, man. That one can't happen.
Yeah,
Drew's on
Cody
Raw.
versus Drew. Drew's on Raw.
Yeah, Drew and Raw.
Drew's dealing with CM Punk right now.
That's got to be first for Drew.
Which has been awesome.
Yeah, Drew's not going to be able to touch any kind of title if he doesn't get CM Punk out the way first, because CM Punk is going to be the constant thorn in his side for sure.
He could be the favorite for King of the Ring though.
CM Punk?
No, Drew.
Oh, Drew. That would be a good favorite.
I could definitely see him winning that thing.
I could see him winning or being like a dark horse pick.
Look at the French announce team. Like, man, we finally got an announce table here at a pay-per-view. Can you please not break it?
They don't got no part. They don't want no parts.
But I mean, these tables have been reinforced today, so it probably won't break.
They didn't
funny,
really
though.
specify what kind of match this was. This is just a one-on-one title match, right?
Yeah.
The refs not counting or anything. There's no DQ or what? Like, what's happening?
Trying to give him leeway.
Ref's just like, I
Drew
want to see this
beats
shit
Punk,
too.
huh?
That's
Drew
been a
beats
great.
Punk.
That's been a good feud, man. I'm digging.
I agree.
Especially with Punk obviously not being able to wrestle. Like
Drew needs to have his old theme song again.
Drew's been carrying the hell out of that feud, and
Yeah.
when the moment
of course.
it happens, when they actually come face to face, and it's gonna be pretty wild. I wonder. It makes me wonder when that will happen.
Well, I
think
mean,
it's
with
rumored
as much
for
as they're
SummerSlam.
teasing it and Punk getting, drafted, I wouldn't be shocked that it can't be that long.
I'm not sure what Punk's status is as far as his injury. Like I don't even know how long that injury takes to
Yeah, he's
heal
certainly
up.
not wearing a cast anymore. He looked fine on Monday.
Yeah.
He's moving around. Right now, it's just a little game of cat and mouse, and he's
Right.
talking his shit as he normally does. Oh my God, what is happening? What is
Thought
happening?
he was going to hit him with a brain buster on the top
Oh
rope
my
and
Lord!
shit.
Oh my Lord!
Oh.
Man. Holy crap.
Shout outs to the France crowd, man. This crowd is not let up for anything.
Not at all.
They're chanting for like they could be chanting just for themselves or
Yeah.
singing a song. They're having a hell of a good
They're
time.
just trying to party, bro. That's the type of crowd I want to be in.
Yeah, for real. They make me want to be there.
Yeah, right.
Motherfuckers need their passport stat. Wow, what a nice moonsault, but poorly executed because there was no execution.
Well, he executed it. He just didn't land the way he wanted to.
Well, yeah, like full on executions for impact on Cody.
He just didn't stick the landing.
Gotta stick the landing.
Got to hit him with that triple Lindy.
The triple Wendy. Triple Wendy sounds like a big meal deal or
Right.
a dollar meal value menu at the
Your $5 biggie bags.
Yeah. Yeah, listen, those things come in clutch, okay? $5
Facts.
Sit down for sure.
Get some
You already know.
sandwich, fries, and a soda all in one.
Mm-hmm.
$5.
$5. Shoot, man, beating that.
Hell yeah.
Speaking of burgers, look in the comments. Seamus the hamburger. Burger after burger after burger.
Also, wait a minute. Oh no, is Randy Orton is on Raw, isn't he?
He's on SmackDown.
No, he is on SmackDown.
Yeah.
That's another one we could revisit. We could see
Cody and Randy's a feud that has to happen, but I feel like that's one that has to be on like a major pay-per-view.
Oh, absolutely. Has to. I mean, that your former mentor, you know?
I'm not mad at Cody versus Bobby either. We can run back what happened in Impact.
What's next as far as pay-per-views? After that was, I know Money in the Bank's July,
King
right?
of the Ring.
King of the Ring.
Yeah, King and Queen of the Ring, and then
Money in the Bank could be in June.
Money in the Bank is July.
July, right?
Okay.
So there's something in June, I would assume, right?
So since there's only 12,000 people in there, with how expensive these tickets have been getting, how expensive do you think those tickets were?
Yeah, I wonder.
Please, right? I mean, who's to say? Remember last time? I don't know if maybe it was last year or a while ago, but there was like it was supposed to be a pay-per-view in June, but because we had like double going on in May, made me think they'll skip it.
Oh yeah.
I mean, they could.
Because you got Backlash in the beginning of the month, King and Queen of the Ring at the end of the month, and before you know it, July's gonna be here anyway.
You're not.
Don't look at what's in Clash at the Castle. That's the one I'm
Oh,
forgetting.
Clash of the Castle.
Yeah.
There you go. That's the one where Drew and CM Punk probably.
I like all the international. I like all the
too.
international pay-per-views and shit.
Yeah.
I especially like them when they come on early, so I can stay awake for the whole thing.
Old fuck.
I know, man. I'm getting up there.
How did you guys fare with watching the Elimination Chamber when they did it in Australia? Did you guys stay up for that?
I was at work, so I had to be awake.
I was up. I might have like dozed for like a good 10 minutes, but it was in the middle of the women's match, and it was like nothing really crazy just happened just yet.
Did you just say that, being the women's wrestling talk person? You fell asleep during the women's match? That's fucked up.
No, first of all, don't do that. I wasn't downplaying. No, I was trying to stay awake. I was just saying.
See that? See that there?
I was just saying that the exciting stuff didn't happen until after I had.
I was just saying that I needed some beauty sleep, and that match that gave me a chance to catch some Z's right quick.
I'm gonna clip you. Damn, that was a nasty landing.
Yeah, dang.
Not for nothing. Shout outs to Damian Priest, Jey Uso, AJ, and Cody for making these one-on-one matches without any stipulations or anything like that.
Yeah.
Pretty damn good.
Pretty good, man.
And it's just the, I guess, the dynamic of how they're trying to tell the story in the ring, and along with the energy of the French crowd. Like, it's a perfect marriage.
Yeah. Crowd is live.
Barbara. Oh, the table finally broke. They must have taken the magic
Goddamn
screws
time,
out.
right?
There it is.
They must have taken the magic screws out, and they fucked up the Prime Station, you bastards.
Again, yes.
Fuck that Prime Station.
Yes. Damage the Prime. Damage the Prime. Damage the Prime.
Has anybody? Has anybody actually tasted that Prime? Any of them?
No.
I've tried
tasted
some
one.
of them.
I'm not gonna lie, dude. It tastes horrible. And I'm not just saying that because we're on this stream.
I haven't tasted it, and I'm not about to spend money on Logan Paul, so I don't
Yeah,
know.
nah.
Whatever. I don't know if I'll ever.
See, Corey drinks the bitches all the time, dude. Corey, if you're still in here, you got to weigh in on the Prime.
So, my neighbor had a few, and she was like, "Hey, try this. You know, we're not gonna drink it." I'm like, "Oh, cool, thanks." I'm like, Gatorade, maybe. And I like Gatorade.
Yeah.
Dude, it was like Gatorade
I
just.
could do.
It was like Gatorade with just like a shit ton of sugar added to it. It was actually pretty gross. Not gonna lie. It was the red, white, and blue one. I was like, dude, why don't you just drink a bag of sugar? This is horrible.
It's an energy drink.
Well, how's it any different eating a bomb pop?
I can eat a bomb pop and be cool with it. I like bomb pops. But have you ever drank a bomb pop?
No, I didn't say I did, but I mean, if they're trying to make it sound like a bomb pop, you got to make it live up to the expectation.
There's some things you just don't drink, and a bomb pop is one of them. You just don't drink that. It wasn't good.
Look, we know you like to lick things, bro, but enough.
Yeah, I mean, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. That's a story for another show. That's yeah, we'll talk about that another day.
The back and forth. These boys are sweating it out. I'm not gonna lie.
Let's go, dude.
Oh. And
This match is badass.
time to take it home, boys. Time to take it home. You could smell it a mile away.
Damn.
This is awesome.
I love the little
How they're
they got. You can hear it out there.
It's so great. This is awesome.
Love it.
Oh yeah, here we go. Fire it up. Fire it up. You giving me that Osprey Bryan Danielson spot?
Yeah.
Who wants it more?
The way that they're just like chanting along with the strikes and shit.
Yeah. Oh. Here we go.
Bionic elbow.
With a little bit of a hip thrust.
It got funky like a monkey.
Okay. Let's go.
That was two. That is what they're saying. That was two. Huh. Finally figured it out.
This is awesome.
End of the show. We figured it out.
That was yeah, it took us a while. That's all right.
Yeah, you know. Uh-oh. Cody getting pumped up. I smell a Cody cutter. Nope, not happening.
A TK driver.
Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Look at this. These two.
Ow.
Ugh.
Wow.
AJ's putting in the fight. I'll tell you that. You can tell he wants it.
This crowd is going ham, dude. Here's the question. What's the over-under on how many people lost their voice in that bitch?
Yeah, right. Or are going to.
Mm-hmm.
Considering that they had SmackDown last night, too.
Right.
And you know how many of them were there for that, too.
Mm-hmm. Got the 2-day package. The 2-day ticket.
You know what I need right now after when we were in Philly? I need a Jack and Lemonade.
Jack and Lemonade?
Yes.
Hey, man, you know, I'm DJing tonight. You can come by and get you one.
Nope, that was 2.
Drinko de Mayo, as they call it.
Drinko.
See, but if we're drinking for Cinco de Mayo, then I got to have a margarita.
You have that, too.
Yeah, margaritas are definitely necessary for Cinco de Mayo. Now you guys make me want one. I'm going to have to go.
You got to come to Detroit and have a margarita with us.
Jack and lemonade, though. That's got to be a good mix.
I had never had it. Shout out to Derek, who was with us in Philly with Megaran and everybody. He had a Jack and Lemonade. He's like, "You want this? This is Jack and Lemonade." And I drank that shit. And then J-Bone, when we went to that Jelly Roll show, I tried to get me a Jack and Lemonade, and there was like this much lemonade and this much Jack in that bitch. You like put that bitch up to my nose. I'm like, there ain't no lemonade in this bitch.
Squirt of
We got
lemonade.
to kick out at 1. Cody just powered up like a mother.
Super Cody.
He just hit his.
He gonna be like Dolph Lundgren. Showdown in Little Tokyo.
I was just gonna say,
Cody Cutter.
He just hit his Super Saiyan mode. Here we go. It's over now. That's 1, and that's 2. No, kick out. Barely got that count through. Barely. AJ Styles is relentless tonight. Relentless. Well, it's good. Looks like it's going to take a couple of crossroads to get this guy out of the way.
Yep.
It looks like it's taking a lot more crossroads in general. Cody versus a Prime Cena. That would be interesting.
Ooh, that'd be nice.
Now that's pretty sexy. A Prime Cena, though, that's a sexy matchup.
Hell of a clothesline. Survivor Series, Sammy versus Logan, Cody versus Demon Balor, Becky versus Bayley.
How do you put away AJ Styles?
Got to hit him with like a Styles Clash off like the top of the building.
You got to take it. You got to take him, like, I don't know, but you got to have him taking a pin, right?
I would think so.
Yeah.
Here we go. I smell.
Hey, leg kick!
Crossroads. Nope. Counter.
Look, I always say it on the show, just kick him in the dick and it'll get it over with. I don't want anybody to kick me in the dick. I'm just saying it's a viable finisher.
Yeah, Shinsuke did it.
Right.
I mean,
It didn't get him.
so you know who else does? J-Bone recorded it. Big Gucci Berry likes to get kicked in the nuts, even by fucking Matt Riddle. Dude, he got kicked in the nuts 4 times in a row and like didn't sell that shit at all.
Oh, super kick. He was going for the phenomenal forearm, but nope, not happening. Wow.
Jeez, man.
Come on!
Let's go. Oh, make him submit.
Thank you for not calling it a double wrist lock, Cole.
Double wrist lock.
Double wrist lock.
I mean, technically he's not wrong, but Kimura sounds cooler. And,
Who's tagging out? Who's tagging out? Come on now. Don't you tap, AJ. I mean, Cody's not a submission specialist, so I don't see AJ tapping out anyway. Are they saying AJ sucks or AJ Styles?
That's what I'm trying to figure out.
Like, did they?
I think they're saying
turn?
AJ Styles.
I was gonna say
The
the
way-
crowd turning.
Yeah, with the way they were chanting for him earlier, and I feel like they wouldn't say he sucks.
This crowd, they haven't stopped dancing.
Another crossroads. Here it come. Got him! Oh shit!
Oh,
Hit him with the
reverse
Styles
it.
Clash.
Yeah, you gotta see a Styles Clash somewhere in here. Come on now. Oh, not happening. Reversed. 1, 2. Oh, no kick out.
Yo, on some of them Cody cutters, he all but be jumping over top of him.
Jesus Christ. What a cutter, man. He almost landed on his head.
That's what I'm saying.
And he did, wow. And he did that off the top rope. Oh, boy. They just find the cues to one crossroads. That's it. 1, 2. Wow, just one. That's all it took. I took a couple at least. Well, all right. And still, the undisputed.
We knew it was coming, right? We knew it was coming. What a match, though. Once
There
again,
it is.
we expected a good match. We got a great one.
Yeah, for sure.
Corey says he likes the energy primes better than the regular primes. He says the flavors aren't bad. He goes, he said they're good, but they're a bit over flavored. The tastes aren't bad. He said I'm surprised how big they got.
It's because of social media, bro. That damn Logan Paul.
All of y'all watching, make sure you hit that follow button and follow us on social media.
What a great showing. Good. Well done, both these guys. AJ Styles, well done. Good performance. I really like this match.
What a PLE. Shoot, for what it was, like we said before, on paper, man, it just didn't stack up to what we're used to. But
a very calm card.
Yeah.
Very low-key, calm, quiet card.
And the crowd.
That last cutter, if AJ couldn't.
Well.
Yeah, with that last cutter, if AJ couldn't have caught him, that would have been a bad time.
Yeah. You went way over his head.
All right, now whose music do we hear?
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. What do you think's gonna? Are we gonna get the trademark sign at the end, the little graphic?
I mean, I missed that. That's the one thing I did miss towards the end of Roman's reign. Like, we weren't really getting those anymore, where he would say, "This is still my yard," or "This is like I run this business," and then boom, Cena's music would play or Brock's music would play. Like, we haven't really gotten that anymore in a while.
I mean, we got some of that at Mania.
Oh well, yeah, at Mania we did, but that goes without saying. That was just chaotic.
Looks like that's it, ladies and gents.
What a show. What do you guys rate it, man? Out of 10, what do we think?
I'd give it a 7.
7?
I'm going to give it a solid 8 just because we got the tag title change that we wanted.
Okay, I was going to go 7 or 8, so I ain't mad at that.
I think getting the one title change really helped, but the crowd, like MVP of the night, though, the damn crowd, dude. That crowd made that place jumping.
Definitely.
Just the entertainment value of that. Yeah, I'd give it a solid 8.
Mm-hmm. I like it.
Great job. Great job.
Another good pay-per-view from WWE on this one. Shout out to Tama and Tonga Loa as well.
Yeah. Shout out to the new women's tag team champions, and shout out to all the champions who retained. Can't wait to see what happens going forward. I guess now we just gotta wait and see what happens this week and transpires for the King of the Ring. So
and then the question still remains
Everybody's
too.
been talking about Jacob Fatu, but we got both the Gorillas of Destiny already.
Yeah. Question remains is when is Jacob Fatu coming in there? And then the QR code. The QR code I thought was pretty damn cool. Creepy as hell. Kyle,
Yes.
check that phone call, Kyle, when you get a chance. It's wild.
Yeah, it is pretty wild.
I like that there's actually something to do all this. Not that you would think that they wouldn't do that, but the fact that they actually made something happen.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Good stuff. Good stuff.
What was the match?
Well-
of the night? What was the match of the night for y'all?
I'm gonna say the opener, the street fight. I mean, it was
Yeah,
wild, dude.
that one
I mean,
or
it could've
AJ
been-
versus Cody.
It could have just been the shock value for me, just because how wild the crowd was. I didn't expect them to be that way, but the
They
way it
came in
spilled out
pretty-
into it.
They came in pretty hot, but I'm not gonna lie. The triple threat women's match had me. That was a really good
that
match
was good
by
too.
those three, and I kind of want to see them do that again.
I'm not mad at that at all.
Yeah,
And I feel
great
like old
PLE.
ass man. Maybe it was that wake and bake this morning or something. But damn it.
That might do. That might
It
have
happens to
something
the
to do with
best of us. Man, that was fun. That was
I
fun.
would say probably either the opening match or the main event for me.
Yeah, it was really good shit. Loved it. Awesome energy from the crowd. Awesome hanging with you guys, and
Oh, yeah.
everybody chit chatting it up. It was awesome. It was a good
Hell
vibe.
yeah.
Good vibe.
All y'all that are watching, whether that be on Twitter or Facebook or
The Women's Wrestling Talk YouTube. Make sure you check us out at Knockouts and 3 Counts. And anybody from Knockouts and 3 Counts, make sure you check out Women's Wrestling Talk. Honey, let them know what you got coming on, where they can find you, what they can find on Women's Wrestling Talk.
You can find me on WWT Live and Women's Wrestling Talk Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays, 6 p.m. Eastern Time, 3 p.m. Pacific Time, depending on where you're at. We also have an NXT post show Wednesday mornings, as well as we are doing our Backlash post show right after this on Knockouts and 3 Counts. But we're going to be going on WWT Live with the crew, Boss Lady, TK, and everybody. So make sure you guys jet over there. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Knockouts and 3 Counts podcast. Shout out to these guys. Shout out to both of you guys for the energy. The vibes are awesome. And don't forget, follow me on my socials: TikTok, Wrestling with Honey, Instagram, Wrestling with Honey, Facebook, Wrestling W Honey, and like and subscribe to the YouTube. That's going to be going and popping really soon, the Wrestling with Honey podcast. And make sure you guys check out, I do Honey Pot predictions, where I like to predict what's going to happen on Monday nights and Friday nights before the show. So make sure you guys check that out on my socials, as well as my Friday night watch along on WWT Live Women's Wrestling Talk.
you heard? Make sure you hit the fucking subscribe button. Shout out
To our sponsors, Potter's Tree Service and Mitten Muay Thai. Somebody did get knocked the fuck out last night. And I just want to throw it out there that I think it was because he was in pink shorts, had the pink and black attack in this mug. I was waiting to see if he's going to pull out a sharpshooter in the middle of a kickboxing fight. It was a good time. Make sure you check out the next one. Get you one of them bonuses. I saw some elbows. Some people was leaking in that bitch. So until next time and in the in-between time, make sure you ain't leaking. Hit the subscribe button so you don't miss any of that great content. Peace.